Yeah, no, legit. I think in sadness every day, not every day, but like once a week, maybe once every other week, about how PT never came out, and how like one, like 2-hour demo completely changed the way people looked at horror games for like a decade. And just how much of a fumble it is. It doesn't matter how well Konami's doing now, just how much of a fumble it is that they just dropped the ball. Cock and ball torture. Yeah, well, I mean, that would be preferable to them not releasing PT, I guess. Hilarious. Anyway, welcome everyone. We might as well just get started now. No reason to hold off. No reason to play music. Welcome Nuclear, welcome Biff, welcome Devin. I got it. I still know how to operate a stream. This is a really nice backdrop. Yeah! I love it. If you wait, you can press the share button. You can take a picture of the boot screen for games. I've been doing that since PS4. It's actually really dope. I have a really good one for DMC4, actually. Alright. What did I just do? Yeah, load. So he's good, very nice. Good shit. Literally. Okay. Old friends, that's not the story. What the fuck is a story? Over here? Yeah. Let's, should we just focus on the story? I kind of feel like that would be lame if all we did is the story. Like, maybe we should try to go to some of these different Bond locations. Public order must be restored. Why don't we try this? I'm not in a huge rush. Sometimes it's nice to take your time, chill, relax. Okay. Oh man, what a day. I just really feel bad because like every time it's Sunday and Monday, I'm tired, man. For some reason, something about Sunday and Monday just drains all the life energy out of me. What can I do? What can I say? Where's my mount? There you go. It's really nice, actually. Hope everyone's having a good day. We have to have a very busy couple of weeks streaming because I have a lot of games to catch up on and complete. This is one of them. So we'll just do a good amount of stuff. I don't know how many areas there are. Okay. See, I really hate this. I probably don't need to have this many. Oh my god! It's a literal anime villain. It's actually just Fist of the North Star. That's ridiculous. You see the size of these fucking dudes? Okay. I love it. I love it so much. Thank you. There's another one. Iron Team 37. There you go. Whoop. Okay. I guess this is someone's... What are they called on PlayStation? Not called gamer tags. What are they called again? IDs? PlayStation IDs? I guess this is someone's ID. Iron Team 37. I mean, there's tons of dudes with crazy weirdo gamer tags. We know how that shit used to be back in the day. They used to give you the most random, like, insane gamer tag. That's actually, funnily enough, where Spray and Pray 1000 came from. Because Spray and Pray was taken on Xbox, so the only one I could get was Spray and Pray 1000. Funnily enough. Real lore. I'm sorry, is this dude a fucking monk? Listen, man, Mists of Pandaria is that way, dude. I like how that wasn't even enough to deplete half of his... Oh, this guy is a bounty. What? Oh my god. Ah! I didn't realize he was a bounty. What the fuck? Oh, he's fucked. Goodbye. I genuinely did not even realize that he was a fugitive. Whoops. Very nice. Man, Viv, I'm waiting for the day you make any gameplay, brother. It is going to be the most dissected gameplay on the fucking internet. Speedrun footage isn't dissected as much as what I'm gonna do to you. I got him. Like, right in the dick. Like, that's such bullshit. Like, come on, dude. It's so ridiculous that they could just go right through whatever. Like, what the fuck, dude? Ah, whoops. Wow, I was mid-fucking roll. I'm actually probably screwed. Wow, he missed that. Okay, well, I guess I'm not. Somehow that fucking worked out. I don't even know how. I like how he just went right through it and they couldn't hit me at all on an easy hit. The one thing I think he will hit, he doesn't. Okay, cool. Very nice. Went from 1 to 2, barely doing anything. Alright. Touch it. Oh, man. I forget what I was trying to level up. Actually, hold on 1 second. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead. We'll do this. We have the key for this, so we'll open it. I wonder if there's like a lot of stuff in these areas or if it's just kind of mostly empty. I'm thinking that if we finish Donkey Kong like tomorrow, we could probably return Rise of Rōnin to being like a constant like everyday, or not everyday, like every weekend playthrough, which would be kind of good. Because it kind of needs the double days. Which would be good. I kind of like playing a lot of open world games. Like I said, there's a lot of games that I recently have just had such an itching to play, but like I don't want to start like 20 different playthroughs and finish none of them. I'm kind of already behind on that as is with some of the playthroughs I want to do. So it's something I'm trying to like manage, is like I actually need to sit down and play games so that way, one, I can, you know, play them, make the playthrough, that's good. But also two, I think one of the biggest things is like also just making good progress, right? Like using time wisely. Using time in a net beneficial way. As opposed to, you know, just sitting around doing nothing. Oops. I don't know who you are. Okay, well that barely did any damage, which is actually really funny. I did all that for like no damage. That was the easiest one so far. What the fuck? Quite literally didn't even put up a fight. There's all these weird, like the big dudes I think are just the worst, man. Like the super armor is just out of control. It's not even like I don't even think the rest of the game's hard. I just think that some enemies just get ridiculous super armor, and you're just supposed to know that you can't, like, stun lock them and you can't do anything to them. And whatever they're doing, they could just simply say, well, I guess you're not doing it to me anymore, so fuck that. And I really hate that. Like, to me, that's just, like, the antithesis of an action game. Like, I don't know, like, it works in Bayonetta and Nier. Right? I don't think anyone would say those games are, like, super, super duper easy. Like, I guess on normal mode, sure, but, like, you could definitely still get your ass kicked, you know, in both of them. Now, look at this. Also, I've said this before, I'll say it again, we will be having Pokemon Arceus streams again. Probably this summer, or later, well, maybe I'll throw one or two in, like, on the way to that, like, you know, just so I can play it a little bit. But we're gonna do those again because ZA got announced, which is good. Pokemon ZA will come out allegedly later this year. I went the complete wrong way. So I will definitely be playing that, obviously. I can already tell you my starter is going to be Chikorita. That was like the only thing they really announced on Pokemon Day. They had a couple other things, like there's going to be Pokemon Champions, which is kind of like what I said, that Pokemon should make their own version of Showdown. That's pretty much the equivalent, but it's not going to have everything at launch, so it's kind of like, gee, like, what are you even developing then? But that's just par for the course, playing Pokemon at this point. It's like, well, what do they even spend their time doing if they can't even have all the Pokemon in a game when it comes out? I mean, that's just playing Pokemon at this point. It kind of sucks, but whatever. But yeah, I'm excited for that, and especially ZA. As anyone who has been on this channel in the last, like, year or three knows, literally year or three at this point knows, Arceus has pretty much been, like, one of my, I don't want to say favorite games, but definitely one of my favorite games to stream. I know the Pokemon games usually bring a lot of people around because they're, you know, very popular. People love them. They're very, very, you know, it's the kind of game that everyone gets something out of, which I think is kind of fun. So I'm going to enjoy that. Like, no matter how it turns out, it could be, you know, maybe ZA will just be shit. Maybe it'll be worse than Scarlet Violet. But I do think it'll be fun, right? Like, I think that's the number one takeaway for me from it. Is that it's going to be fun to at least stream. You know, like before when I was playing Arceus, and I was doing stuff, and that was fun to stream too. So I'm not like completely against it. There's a lot of games to stream this year, and I will try to fulfill my promise of having all the platformer games I want to play. Up here. No, this is like a hard wall. Look at this. I'm guessing it's inside the cave then. I'm very confused. What are you supposed to climb here? Because there's a thing up there. What, like all the way around? You might have to jump from, like, this house over here, but I kind of don't think that's correct, right? It just looks wrong. Oh my god! How does this work? I don't think this works. I don't think you could do this. Yeah, because that's not high enough. How in the hell do you scale this, then? It's not like other games where you could, like, stand on a rock and do, like, a weird jump. This game is not, like, that... I don't want to say sophisticated, but, like, it's not... You can't do, like, crazy jumps or something, like standing on top of a perch. Like, it's pretty obvious what you are and are not supposed to climb in a lot of areas. So, I don't know. You can't, like, do crazy shit. I have no idea. That gets you to the top. What the fuck? I have no idea how to climb this. I don't think it has anything to do with this. I might not find this then. What in the fuck, dude? If this is like something that you have to do on a story mission, I would be very annoyed afterwards. Right? Because you can't jump off a horse in this game, I don't think. This is the stupid shit I would absolutely try to do. 100%. Yeah, you cannot jump off a horse in this game like that. Yeah, I have no idea how to get up here unless there's like an upgrade or something. Maybe this is like a future upgrade, because it looks like you should be able to get up right here. But there's nothing to fly to nearby. I genuinely don't know. I don't know if I could do this. I love that sound effect, by the way. Right? Yeah, see? There's no, like, jump dismount on a horse, I don't think. No. Okay, whatever. I have no idea how to get into this. This is, like, the one area in the game I can't figure out. There's a shrine at the top, but who knows how to get in. Alright, we don't have to go across, do we? Man, this is the last thing I need for this area, though. Well, I don't know, Viv. You tell me. What do I do here? I like how it looks like this is a question mark. It's almost like a Riddler trophy is around here. That is a very interesting, like, little mark on the rock. What in the fuck? Yeah, you just slide off. Bruh. I don't know. This is probably something you do later then. Alright, whatever. Whatever, I'm not going to spend all my time trying to figure out how to get into that. It is what it is. I don't care enough. It's not that serious.
You caught him.
Bro, I'm on horseback. Goodbye. Okay. Isn't it great how in this game you could actually ride the horse? Unlike in Assassin's Creed 1. Man, what a crazy game to replay in 2025. And just knowing how much shit came after it. It's so interesting. Just from like a video game like history perspective. To play Assassin's Creed and then play 1 after all these years. It is so wild to me. But honestly, it was fun. It was a lot better than I remembered. It's a fucking good time, man. It's almost like playing it again for the first time. And that's why I say, like, I like to replay things from time to time just because of that. It's nice. That's the thing about video games. I feel like you can replay something that you've played already, and every playthrough is different. Unlike, you know, reading a book or something, every playthrough is different and unique. So, it's very fun in that way. Okay. Oh, shit. What is this? Level 28. Okay, we could do this. Veiled Edge. Shrine. Yeah, nothing's here. And it doesn't even have a collection rate. So I guess there's nothing to collect in this area. Maybe it's just a dead area. Hello, Nuclear. Well, sorry, I got back into playing games. I'm back into Jedi. I'd stopped because there was a Rancor. Then I found I could just stand on a cliff and saber toss. Oh, yeah. That's the mark of being skilled at a game, dude. I'm just saying, you say get good all the time, and then you use cheese strats. Yeah, it's been a while. It's all good. Still doing the same old as ever. I gotta make 2 verdicts tonight. Like, I actually have to make them. I don't even have... I have, like, no space on my fucking recording hard drive. I actually have to make those verdicts tonight. So that's what I'm... Please, thank you. That's what I'm gonna do in, like, a few hours. I'm gonna make 2 verdicts. One for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and one for, Metaphor. And I definitely have a lot to say about both of them. Okay, I gotta scratch an itch. Oh my god. Wow. Oh my god, dude. Ah, I almost had it timed. Almost. No. Oh shit, I got it. Bro. Oh no! Oh no! Ah! Let's eat. I don't really care if I have to eat or not. Let's just do it. Yeah, I won't lie. He has the most easy parryable attack in the entire game. That was really easy to parry. That's pretty wild that he was that easy. But you know what? Fair's fair. Every enemy is going to just have super armor. Like, it makes sense when big dudes like that have super armor. It doesn't make sense when the generic little lanky dudes have super armor as well. I'm playing New World. Is like Eternum like an expansion for New World? I remember when people were talking about New World. That was a while ago. That was when they had the GPUs, and I remember it was melting like GPUs or something. It's really weird because, like, oh, it's a new game entirely? What the fuck? It's so... Is it also an MMO like New World? New World 1, I guess? For lack of a better way of saying it. Maybe the first one did not want to fight number 2 in Rankers or in the Uncanny Valley. It was the first movie monster to give me nightmares. It's funny because I was talking with some people today about Alien and Aliens. And, like... You know, it's just a couple things about Alien and Aliens, right? And one of the things I was specifically mentioning about it was like, what is it? If you know Alien, what the fuck? It's actually the bridge, I think, right? No, whoops. How do I do this? There you go. Yeah, I get the gate and the castle in the background. Gotcha. Let's talk about the Predalien and that one scene from AVP Requiem. If you've ever seen the movie, you know exactly what scene I'm talking about. Because it's basically the only scene. Invent technology to learn special skill. Underwater photography. Holy shit. Yeah, if you've ever seen AVP Requiem, you know, yeah, like the Xenomorph. If you've ever seen AVP Requiem, you know the scene. It's probably the only scene that lives rent-free in, like, the minds of the people, for the most part. It's actually really funny, because I was having that whole discussion, and, like, it's something that my friends and I will talk about frequently, like, how gross and awful it is. And I'm like, all things considered, like, is it? I don't know, man. Like, so basically, like, if you know how, like, aliens work with, like, the face huggers and everything, like, that's cool and all. But it's really more like the, what is it? Basically, the Predalien breaks into a maternity ward and shoves eggs down, like, all the women's throats in the maternity ward. And I was like, but they barely even show anything. Like it, out of all things, like, that's probably some of the tamest, like, aliens movie has ever done. That shit lives rent-free in people's minds. People had, that shit was, like, a modern-day thing where people were like, wow, is the Predalien sexist? I'm like, dude. Horror fans will be like, yes, I love watching some of the most disgusting things human minds have ever come up with, but don't, not the dude in the wheelchair, not the pregnant women. Oh no, like, yeah, the alien has a sense of morality, dude. It's actually funny because that's a plot point in, was it Predator 1 or Predator 2? I think it's a plot point in Predator 2, I think, where the Predator does not kill that detective. Yeah. I think that was the plot point. The Predator was like, wait a minute, you're unarmed and you're pregnant. There's no honor in killing you, so it lets her go. Something like that. Hello, Ash. I like how Viff is like, oh, that one. Listen, no one is saying it's a good movie at all. Everyone knows it's a terrible movie. But, like, it's, I don't know. I feel like the whole point of horror is to make you feel uncomfortable. So if they've made you feel uncomfortable with horror, they've done their job, right? Hello, Narg. Like, who watches horror to be, like, comfortable, you know? Like, it should be something that unnerves you. It should be something that like, is disturbing to you. I mean, like, look, that's why Silent Hill is so good. Sometimes you have horror movies that have nothing. You don't need a zombie apocalypse. You don't need, like, whatever. Like, it's just your mind. It's great. Oh, nothing. I had a conversation with some friends today about Alien, and specifically, I was reminded of that one scene in AVP Requiem, and I was like, think about it. Without aliens, we don't have so many things, right? Like, Aliens might be one of the most consequential movies in American history. That was like what I was saying. It's not like some silly side movie. It's a very important movie that has very much impacted. Like, cause okay, so the long story of it is that, you know, Twitter cycles the same 5 things over and over. But we were talking about, like, Avatar. And I was saying, like, what cultural impact did Avatar have? The Blue People Avatar, not the Last Airbender. And I was like, what cultural impact did Avatar really have? Right? Like, I feel like it just was directed by a guy who's very famous. They put Sigourney Weaver and a couple other people in there who were reasonably big. And they basically made a big budget. And it's basically an escapism movie. And again, I really want to remind people, that does not mean that I think the game is bad, but I see people and I see, you know, review critics and things put it on the same level as, like, Star Wars and Aliens, and I'm like, no, for the sci-fi genre, Star Wars and Aliens have done so much heavy lifting over the last 40 years, like, it's not the same. It's literally not the same. So, you know, I was having this conversation, I was like, well, people can like it, it's not a bad movie, it just, at the time, the biggest contribution it made was that the CGI was really good, right? Like, the CGI was next level. Like, other than that, like, what is, you know, the plot of it is Dances with Wolves, you know, and that's fine. It's, you know, nothing like Star Wars 4 through 6 is the hero's journey, right? But it's not memorable, you know. It's I just don't think that Avatar is a very memorable movie. I think that it came out at a time where a lot of people were they needed escapism, right? Post global financial crisis, right? And I think that that's why it lives in people's hearts, and it's good. I'm glad people like it. But if you're going to say it's impactful, I think you got to do a little bit more to really get that label of impactful, like culturally impactful, culturally very significant. And like basically we got to the conversation of Avatar is more culturally significant than Alien, and me and my friend just told my other friend, like, no, that's literally not true at all. Like every time you play a game with Marines, Space Marines or something like that, it's basically an Alien derivative, Alien inspired to a degree, right? I'm not saying they own the IP rights to it, but it is pretty significant. Oh, fuck. That sounds very good. Where the hell did this dude even come from? Eat. Like, dude, come on. And he throws like a comically large bomb at me. Wow, that was actually late. Oh my god, dude. Come on. I like how I had to dump my entire key flash just to get my stamina back. Very nice. I think there's more Rule 34 about that film that has more impact. Yeah, honestly, I really do think so. Avatar was the advent of photorealistic CGI, but also one of the highest grossing films. Yeah, I mean, that was also the point where people, like, obviously as films became more popular, right, you started to have bigger and bigger blockbusters. That's not to say that the movie is not profitable. That's not to, none of this is about the quality of the... It's not about the quality of the movie, like, specifically the graphics. It's none of that. It has nothing to do with any of that. I'm talking about what influenced decades or years of future movies or video games or things like that afterwards. That's really what I'm talking about. And for me, Star Wars and Star Trek and like all these other things, still got them. For some reason, it made me stand up after coming off a ladder, which makes no sense. And Aliens has inspired so many things, right? Whereas I feel like I'm hard pressed to figure out like what has Avatar done with a lot of its legacy? Like nothing. You barely even have 2 fucking movies. Ah, it was too early. Alright, well he's dead. So yeah, I don't know. But basically, eventually that led into us talking about AVP. Because AVP is or rather Alien, because I was like, no, Alien has such a huge, humongous amount of lore, right? So many games have been inspired by it. Literally, Metroid is an Alien derivative. Halo, all these sorts of things are heavily in... What? Sometimes that arrow goes really wild. But yeah, I was reminded about that scene. I was reminded mostly that how people like overreacted to it and flipped out about it. And I was like, really? This is like one of the tamest scenes in fucking Aliens. Relatively. I guess at that point I think I was playing Dead Space. So like, you know, once you kind of play Dead Space, you're kind of already on like another level of this. So I guess in fairness, right? Like if you play Dead Space and other things that are that gory, yeah, you're a little bit more probably used to it. But I don't know, man, like rampant gore does not really like, it doesn't really do anything for me. Not to say that it needs to, but it doesn't like, I don't know. I'm a psychological dude. Psychological shit is what fucks me up. It's like you ever play a game with really good shadows and you genuinely have no fucking idea like if the shadows are like people or some shit. Like that, basically. Where is he? What the fuck is happening? Okay. Anyway. Dude, I have really bad luck with certain fucking attacks. Uh-oh. Oh my god, it insta-killed him, damn. Alright, I was not expecting that. To be fair, Alien was built on a ragtag library of horror tropes spanning from the 50s with great art direction. Do we need to even explain, like, H.R. Giger? Like, that's probably the primary reason people know who he is because of his work in Alien. There's other things he's done, obviously, but, like, that's probably the number one that people really know about. I can't even see. What is this? Okay. Sure, dude. Whatever you say, buddy. I was always put off and intrigued by that part in every 80s manga. Yeah, that's a common trope. That's an Elfenlied, too. And then they had a sequel to Elfenlied. What was it called? Capellion? Elfenlied's another one of those. Like, outside of just, like, the general nudity of Elfenlied, I wasn't really like, oh my god, this is so, like, I can't believe this is committed to film. I was like, Trigun's cool. I like Trigun. But I think, like, Trigun, I don't want to say that people don't, I don't know. Like, they always put Vash as this, like, really super silly protagonist. I feel like he's really silly in Season 1, and then Season 2 is just constant depression. Without spoiling it, because I think that people should watch it, because I do think it's a good anime. You know, I went into it thinking that this is, like, 30-some, or however many episodes, 20, 30-some episodes of, like, super silly, oh, yo, I watched Black Bullet ages ago. Holy shit, I forgot all about Black Bullet. They had that really good opening. Yeah, but, like, I thought this was 30 episodes of Vash the Stampede just being super silly. And just being super extra. And instead, it's like, the first season is like, hey, here's this really funny guy. He's being chased by two sheriffs. And there's Wolfwood, who is, like, one of my favorite characters in anime. Because he's so fucking cool. Oh, but by the way, the second season is just raw depression. Wow. And I was like, what? I was like, am I even watching the same show? Alright, Tame the Good Boy. Evangelion is like the number one for that. You're not wrong, but yeah. Gore just makes me sick, not scared. I don't even know if it makes me sick anymore. It really depends on how well they do it. For lack of a better way of putting it. It really depends. But like, I don't know. Like, you could have gore and horror, but you could also have gore and action. Like, those things are not necessarily, like, exclusive, you know? That's okay. It's not, like, a huge deal. Yeah, I watch all those. I watched, like, part of Dead Man Wonderland. I didn't hate it. I just didn't really like it that much. I kind of like Promised Neverland a little more. But there's a lot of anime that I like. Look, I like shonen. I'm not even gonna front. That's like the primary thing I enjoy watching, because as a kid I enjoyed watching it. So of course as an adult I'm gonna enjoy it, because like, why would I not enjoy the things I like? Obviously I'm gonna enjoy the things I like as a kid. Like, things don't just become lame because you get older. You might not like them as much, but I don't think they're lame. I've already seen End of Evangelion. I watched that ages ago. I always considered End of Evangelion, like, the problem with it is that he originally didn't want to have, like, a very definitive ending. Like, if you watch, like, what was it, 25 and 26? 25 and 26 is tonally completely different than End of Evangelion. Evangelion's success is kind of ironic because most of the characters are designed to be as unlikable for the tropes that they're based on as possible. I watched Elfenlied a long time ago, so I barely really remember anything about it. Even Capellion I watched a long time ago. I probably watched Elfenlied back in 2011, 2012. Because I think Capellion came out in, what, 2014, 2013? I was still in college, so I don't really even remember half of this. Like, it's been that long. I don't hate it, but it's also been a very, very long time since I played it or watched it. Horror gore, like in Dead Space, is like a bad smell. Makes you want to gag, but never do. I like it. I like that Dead Space feels unclean. I love that. It's a shame, and they fucking butchered them, man. Glenn Schofield was robbed of his franchise by EA execs. Alpha Line's a very, very odd series. Not sure what I'm supposed to be feeling at any given time. Disgust. But not like disgust at, like, the series. It's more like disgust, like, uneasiness. And sometimes I like that. I like that out of all genres, horror can really make you feel like some of the most insane feelings, you know? I like that. You're not supposed to feel happy. A lot of anime are like that too. I remember watching Akame ga Kill, and I did not like Akame ga Kill at all. I thought it was really fucking generic, tropey, blah, blah, blah. But, like, I remember, because back then I was, like I said, 2012 to 2015, I watched a lot of anime. Today, I don't really watch as much. I just don't really even look to see what they're making most of the time. Like, if I'm going to watch anime, I'm going to catch up on some of the stuff that I've been putting off. Namely One Piece, for example. But yeah, like, there's a lot of stuff that, you know... Where is it? Is the gate? Uh-oh. Where is it? Yeah. Steps of success. Look at that. Very nice. You know what it's like? It's like, what's that trilogy with Samuel L. Jackson and that other dude? The guy with super strength? It's like that trilogy. Glass and, all the other ones. My brother must have had Twilight Princess for the Wii because it came in the little cloth map. I do not have that cloth map. What the fuck? Yeah, the goal is to never sell any of your video games, alright? Thank me later. Thank me now, actually. Never sell any of your games unless you literally need it to eat. Or put clothes on your back. Thank me later. Whatever you're gonna buy, it's not going anywhere that quickly that you can't just hold off. There's so many games I sold that I should have never fucking sold. That was a huge mistake on my part, and I have to live with that every day. I sold my good stuff. Some asshole out there has the stuff I care about. Ain't that some shit? Glass, Unbreakable, and Split. Thank you. Those three, yeah. And like I said, I didn't hate Trigun. I just ended up liking, what's not Black Butler, not Black Bullet. What's the other one? Big O. I loved Big O. I thought Big O was fucking amazing. And Big O is kind of similar. Season 1 is like a bunch of random cases, and then Season 2 is like a very established, like, defined plot that references all those cases. I actually really liked Big O. Big O was one of my favorite anime, man. Gantz? I think I've heard of it. I don't know anything about it. I know the one with, like, Baki. People always talk about Baki because the guy is a very forceful lover. Let's say that. And that's pretty much all I know about it. Now, I don't know if it's good or not. Drop rate medicinal pills is huge, by the way. Key recovery on critical hit. Medicine efficacy. Yes. That's amazing. All right, we finally have some better gear. Whoops. Okay. Perfect. 16 skill points. I'm not even going to bother today. Gantz is a really brutal series. Big O was the GOAT. Big O was the fucking GOAT, man. Big O is so good. And listen, I'm a dub boy, okay? People are going to hate me for this. I'm a dub boy. I listen to dubs. Big O's dub, classic. Steve Bloom, just anything he's in. Love it. Love it. Beautiful. highlight of Gantz is the fallout-esque brutality of high-tech weaponry. It's brutal for the sake of brutality. It doesn't really add to the series. It's just meant to shock you, make you feel uncomfortable. Yeah, that could be good. I mean, I am saying this knowing damn well I've never seen it. Maybe it is. Maybe it's gratuitous. Maybe it's over the top. I mean, like, look, I get it's anime. It's going to have some amount of fan service. It's going to have some amount of, you know, all the stuff that I may or may not like. Like, some amount of fan service I don't care for. You know, like, I think one of my favorite anime, and I watched this recently because people keep talking about it like it's so fucking bad. One of my new favorite anime is Code Geass. I like Code Geass. I watched it. I basically marathoned it in like 3 days about half a year ago. Was it last August, I think? I marathoned the shit out of it, man. I absolutely love Code Geass. But everyone hates Lelouch, and so I'm like, you know, listen, there's 3 protagonists I feel like the average anime fan is just not big-brained enough to understand. It's Lelouch, Eren Yeager, and Yagami Light. And I just think that people hate them a lot of times because basically all 3 of them are willing to do pretty fucked up stuff to win. And honestly, that makes me like them even more. I love all 3 of their anime. Now, Death Note isn't perfect. And everyone knows Attack on Titan's last, like, chapter is, pretty silly. Well, that's being very nice. But a lot of things about it, I really ended up liking. I think that there's a lot of really cool moments in a lot of them. One of the first scenes, a bunch of people waking up in a room, and then a guy tries to take a girl to the next room, and you know what to her, right there in front of everyone. He's not being able to do it, but just why? Shocking. Absolutely, yeah. And then someone can complain that, you know, I choose the bear afterwards, when it's obviously just meant to be, like, over the top, just to make you feel uncomfortable. Could it be gratuitous? Sure. But a lot of things are gratuitous. You know, even Marvel movies are gratuitous sometimes. They had there's that one scene in that one movie where the guy kicks where was it? Winter Soldier kicks a poor generic dude into a turbine. And it's like, damn, that was pretty brutal for a Disney movie, huh? Which I think is actually really funny, all things considered. I was like, damn, they're going hard. I didn't expect this from a Marvel movie. I expected heroes. But yeah, I don't know. It doesn't sound like something I'd like. I prefer shonen. I mean, at the end of the day, I just prefer things with a big story. I like longer series. And so when I marathon Code Geass, I was like, bro, wait, when do I get to the part that people's, you know, this dude sucks? And then I finished it, and I was like, people are special. That was the word I'll use. It's like the way, okay, so here's the best way to describe it. Devin was here when I played, well, obviously he was here, but Devin was here when I played Skyrim. I was like, damn, Delphine seems like a really cool person. Like, why do people hate her? Like, what does she do that's so crazy that everybody hates her? And then I got to the one smack in the face moment where I realized this is why everyone hates her. Fuck her. And then you can't even kill her, which is the crazy part. That was the moment I was like, I understand perfectly why everyone hates her. Because I'm like, everything else now has been reasonable. Yeah, totally. Yeah, what's the problem? Right? Obviously, I'm a decade and a half late to this game everyone's played. But whatever, sure. Knights of Sidonia was really fucking good. Knights of Sidonia was really good, but that second season wasn't as good as the first. And I'm gonna be honest, I kind of stopped caring about it after that. The second season of the anime was like kind of rushed. It didn't fully adapt the manga from what I remember. But you know what was cool and I did like Ajin, which is made by the same studio. Ajin was also really good. I liked Ajin a lot. The manga of both of these are doing insanely good. Oh, Blame, I've never heard of Blame. Dragon Ball Sub sucks. I've never listened to Dragon Ball Sub. Dragon Ball, even as a kid, I listened to dub. I listen to dub by default. The only time I don't listen to dub is if I am forced to, right? Like, not if a gun is to my head. But if there's literally nothing, you know, I almost never listen to sub. Ever. I know that people are gonna hate me for that. But, you know, whatever. It is what it is. If I'm playing a Tales game, I just enjoy things more when it's in my language. I just do. And plus, I think this shit sounds cheesy and stupid in any language. How many times are you going to recite my friends are my power in different languages? Well, it sounds better to you in Japanese, I feel, because you don't speak it. You don't know how cheesy it sounds in Japanese because you don't speak Japanese and you don't understand it on that level. Now, maybe the Japanese voice actors do a much better job than American. I'm happy to shit on Americans anytime. But yeah. Cool enough of a program is bogged down by other things. That just means when I want you can have hobbies. Yeah, and that's fair. Black Lagoon was fun, though. Black Lagoon has one of the best episodes of an anime I've ever seen in my life. What is it? What's the name of it? The something with the 2 kid assassins? That shit was dark, man. That was one of my favorite episodes. I was like, dude, this show is fucking kick-ass. Was I watching it when I was in Mexico? I forget when I watched Black Lagoon. I was on a trip somewhere, and I had it somewhere. I was like, you know what? Let me watch this. Let's just get it out the way. I watched it. It was so good. Yeah, To the World of Midnight, because they sing that song at the end of it. I would like that's how you really fuck someone up. Have a really smooth or depressing outro to an episode. So like every time I finish an episode of Samurai Champloo, oh my god, the ending is so good. Oh my god, Samurai Champloo, like, I don't hate the story. It's kind of whatever for me. It's the vibe, the aesthetic, and the music that makes Samurai Champloo really good. It's got an okay story, but without, like, just the... I listen dub, of course, but without just the way they set it all up and play it all out, it's not the same, man. But World of Midnight was one of the most depressing and, like, you know, like, did I beat the game or did the game beat me type moments. I was genuinely very entertained with it. All right, let's actually do this. Sorry, I did not expect to have a crazy fun anime discussion. I'm really just more sad that I haven't really watched a lot of anime, so I can't really give a lot of, like, commentary about anime because I haven't watched any in many, many years. Fucking hell, man. I remember how I felt, exactly how I felt when I finished that one episode. I was like, bro, this is like one of the most, like, Black Lagoon was not afraid to do some heavy shit. And now for my other controversial take, I don't think the Ghost in the Shell movie was that bad. I actually rather enjoyed Ghost in the Shell, the movie. Definitely not the way, and another take I think is kind of maybe a little spicy. I also don't think that Matrix 4 was that bad, but I've said that before on stream. Oh my god! There you go, come on, come over here. Dude, what? Oh shit. Ow, ow, ow. What was that, an egg? He threw pottery at me. Oh shit. Okay. Still stand by Soul Eater? I never watched Soul Eater. It just didn't seem like an anime I would like a lot. Anime's only flaws at some point it ran out of manga and made its own story. Yeah, I feel like it's okay if you're making an anime and you've caught up to the source material to probably just lay off a bit. You probably also should not adapt anime until they're maybe like 60% complete. Unless it's like One Piece, where more or less you know that Oda is going to be pumping this out every year, every week for the next 30 years. And even then, One Piece is probably definitely caught up at some point or gotten close. Whatever, like, the close enough point is, they've definitely hit that. But, you know, then they'll put in filler. And for what it's worth, they do try to have filler in the anime feel like it's canon. I remember I watched some arc, and they referenced the filler arc that just happened. And I was like, what the fuck is this? Oh my god. That's pretty funny, actually. Let's eat. Why did I do that? He was definitely not even aiming. Oh, no. Okay. Ow. Ow. Thank you. I'm really bad with that. I should just go for the red attacks. I missed. Alright, very nice. Solar is one of those things where it looks silly on the surface, but it's heavy subject matter done right. Uh-oh, what's happening here? Oh, okay, good. I got a message. Bro, I woke up this morning, my phone was at 2% battery. I was like, how in the fuck? I was very lucky. Yeah, no, it's fine. Maybe I'll watch it, but I'll be honest with you, it's so low on the to-do list, like, probably, I just won't even pretend. But yeah, it'll be alright. Do a Bleach 1000-Year Blood War? Yeah, but to be fair, I'm pretty sure Bleach just got canceled because it was running on a long time, and I don't think it was as popular as it was back then. But yeah, 1000-Year Blood War definitely reinvigorated a little bit of interest in Bleach, which I think is cool, because honestly, look, I've had this discussion with so many people, like, is every shonen manga like a 10 out of 10? Of course not. In fact, most of them are probably 7s and 8s at best. But that said, I don't think you could deny, like, the appeal of shonen, not even just to men, but also to female fans as well, which I think is really cool. And yeah, like, even as a dude, I like Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon is basically almost a shonen half the time, anyway. But, like, stuff like that. Like, I like when you have a really good plot. Wait, is this it? It's down here. I like when you have a really developed plot. I think that's one of the best parts of a show like that, is that you really can take a minute to just slow down and have characters with motivations and stuff. Now, the things I don't like is like the everyone needs to sacrifice themselves at the end of the show trope. I feel like that's a little overplayed. Could just be that I just have genre fatigue. But yeah, I don't know. In the same way, like, if people don't like, have we done everything? Yeah, there's just one photograph. We could clean up down here. I don't know how to get into this shrine. Oh my god. Okay, let's go back. We mostly did everything here. There's public order, but it's high level. I'm not going to do these at the moment. Alright, let's hop over here. We'll get this. I mean, everyone knows my favorite anime is like Yu Yu Hakusho. But yeah, no, it was cool when Bleach got revitalized a little bit. Like, I didn't hate Fullbring. I know a lot of people are, I don't want to say very picky about it, but I didn't hate Fullbring. I didn't think it was amazing, but I didn't hate it. What the fuck? I think every major running shonen has an arc or two that could have been heavily truncated or heavily changed. There you go. I'm assuming that's Mount Fuji in the background, which is very beautiful. Let me turn on my light. Ugh. I feel like this light is kind of dying a bit. Yu Yu Hakusho is the GOAT. I rewatch it periodically. Yeah, my favorite part is when one of the demons is like, I'm a woman, and Yusuke is basically like, these hands are E for everyone. That's such a meta joke that is even funnier in the modern era. And then she actually feels, like, appreciated because Yusuke takes her seriously as a serious opponent. It's kind of almost what they did with Haku a little bit. Actually, I think I've said this before, and this is one of the few things on my Instagram, the Spray and Pray 1000 Instagram. I had a calendar of Yu Yu Hakusho in 2003, and it got thrown out one day. Like, again, I didn't want it to be. I enjoyed it. I liked, even though the year was 2005, 2006, I loved that calendar. Why? Because Yu Yu Hakusho, to me, was like the show I identified the most with. I love the cast. I love Kurama. I love Yusuke. I even have that Yu Yu Hakusho GBA game. That is like not actually, it's not a very great game, I admit. It's not that great. But I love it. It's such a good thing. It got thrown out. I bought it again. I found it. Someone had it. I do have a channel Instagram. I never talk about it because I never post to it. There's only 4 posts up on it. I got a Toonami Funko Pop. It's the only Toonami Funko Pop I own. I put up that calendar and a couple other things I don't even remember. So yes, there is a channel Instagram, but I never talk about it because I never upload anything to it. if I actually really get back into making content, I will use it. I just haven't used it. If we ever can do Lego stuff, which I need to find room to do Lego stuff, that would be an easy shoo-in for you know, something to do. But as it stands, probably not at the moment. I like Tokyo Ghoul, but after what was the second season? Route A? I didn't watch the third season, and it wasn't because I thought it was bad. I just like Route A was what 2017, and then after that, I was just not really into anime anymore. Like to a degree, I remember reading Naruto's manga, which is one of the few times I read a manga like when it was relatively new. Usually, I don't read manga at all. I wait for the anime because I enjoy watching anime. To me, it's about anime. It's more fun to see these things fully acted out, right? To see these things like fully like committed to. I enjoy that about anime. Always have and always will. Psycho-Pass. I've been told I would like Psycho-Pass. I've been told Psycho-Pass is like anime Minority Report. And I love Minority Report. It's okay. It's not... Oh, okay, they stood up. I was about to say, are they still sitting there? I was told I would like it, so maybe I'll watch it someday. But I got too much stuff to do and watch as is, so like I can't commit to that. Like I have to make 2 verdicts today that I've been putting off one of them for like 2 weeks now, and I've been really bad about it. It actually came before Minority Report. Okay, I heard it was similar. Let me not say that like whoever told me that was implying it was like, you know, like the copy of it. I was told they're similar, and I would like that because they knew I liked Minority Report. Which is actually a line in a... Was it a Childish Gambino song? Are there Asian girls here? Minority Report. Yeah, that's the line. Holy shit, I remember that. Yeah. I cannot believe I remember that line after this long. Oh, we gotta go around. Whoops. Record of Ragnarok. You know, I do have a My Anime list. I don't really update it, and I should. I think I have most of the anime that I've watched on it. I should probably put all this stuff inside the channel descriptions, huh? I should, but like, I don't know, that's a lot of work. I just haven't done it. I could. The channel Instagram, which I never use. What in the fuck? I was never into Monogatari. Doesn't seem like something I'd like. And that's fine. I can't like him. I can't like everything. What in the fuck? How are you supposed to get in here? Dude, these shrines are like impossible to get to. Like what? That's not a way in. Okay. The balloon grapnel. It's in this game too. Oh, you need an upgrade? Oh my god, thank you. Okay, so now I know not to waste my fucking time doing all this stupid stuff. I'm like, what the fuck? How are you supposed to get into here? I just really wish, like, the character would say something like, I don't think I could get this now. I know. Is it immersion breaking? Maybe. But it is kind of annoying to sit here and run around for, like, 30 minutes wondering if I could get into a place, and I literally cannot, and the game just won't tell you. I really... whatever. Okay, whatever. It's fine. It is annoying, but whatever. I'm not psychic. I don't know what upgrades are in or not in the game. Shaft polish. What? No, I don't know. I just was never into that. I don't know. I don't know. I gotta, like, I kind of understand where Devin comes from, but, like, for me, it's video games first, anime second. You know, and like, if I'm gonna watch a lot of these anime, I'm gonna commit to it long term, which means I feel like I need to set aside enough time. Like, One Piece, when I watch One Piece, I watch, like, entire arcs. Like, I will literally devour an arc in about, like, a few days, if not a day, depending how long it is. The only arc that I didn't do that for was Thriller Bark, because Thriller Bark is ridiculously long. Thriller Bark is really that arc that just goes on, and they do reference a lot of stuff, and it is very much a world-building arc, but I feel like a lot of times world-building arcs in a lot of things just end up not being the best or the most loved at all. There's always that moment where you could tell that an anime kind of went gold, kind of got enough, you know, copies sold, or were told by the publisher, like, yeah, we're going to animate you till you're done. One of my favorite anime that will definitely probably never get fully adapted is World Trigger. World Trigger is genuinely a Toonami tier anime, and it will never be on Toonami, which makes me really sad. Like, I love World Trigger. Every time I think about watching World Trigger, I'm like, damn, I had a lot of fun watching this shit. I love World Trigger. World Trigger is a great fucking anime, man. Ah, shit, we hit each other, we traded, what? Ah, that was greed, whatever. What? Goodbye. Oh my god, his head lands in the fucking lake. Water 7 and his lobby. I thought I didn't like Water 7 as much as other people, but Ennis Lobby was like, yeah, that was good. But the thing is like, I prefer the older animation style of One Piece, and definitely once they got past Skypiea, they definitely were pouring a lot of budget in. And I kind of prefer the older animation style of like Arabasta and Skypiea. Look at these rocks, by the way. Very nice. And yes, I do call it Alabasta sometimes. That's just because I watch the dub, so sometimes I just alternate between the two without even thinking about it. Okay, let's take a look real quick. There's my Salmonella recovery, very nice. I know you're like a big anime fan, Narg, so yeah, I know for that. For the mountaintop shrine, you fly to a tower. You go to a tower north and fly to a balloon. Well, I can't grapple to balloons, so I forgot that was even an upgrade in a Jedi game. That's like one of those upgrades in a game that you just forget about. You're like, what the hell is this upgrade? Oh no, okay. You just forget that it's even an upgrade in the game in the first place. What the fuck? I'm gonna get screwed here, aren't I? It's his boar! Here you go. I tamed the boar. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. And he kicks the boar away. Oh no, you can't tame the boar! What? The boar is the wanted thing as well? What are you talking about? The boar is also a wanted criminal. What? I love bacon. Oh shit, wrong tooltip. Alright, well you could just shoot the bear. It doesn't really, the boar, sorry. Uh-oh. Oh no! Ah! Can you even parry that? It's like the time I watched Inuyasha. I marathoned the fuck out. Oh god. I marathoned the fuck out of Inuyasha. I actually really liked it. Dude, what the fuck? Yo, E Honda, chill. I got the wrong style. Bro, how am I hitting this, dude? Oops, I didn't mean to fire. Dude, what in the fuck is this character even doing? Seriously. Oh my god. Oh my god, right in his face. Oh my god. Well, you can't parry it. Okay, shit. Doesn't really stop him, but whatever. Good lord. Don't grab me. Thank you. Dude, I am parrying a lot this stream. The sad... Oh, wow, I did break him. Holy shit, I was gonna say, the sad part is I'm gonna kill him without breaking him. I barely broke him. Okay. Very nice. Yeah, Horalu, Fist of the North Star enemies, Sumo Beat Sword. Yeah, well, you know, someone chopping you up with a fucking katana. Yeah, you know, not a big deal. Some dude just throwing hands. Obviously, man, that's where it's really at. I fucking missed. Right, I'm out of ammo? Oh, yeah, that's right. You can't carry a lot of ammo. I forget that that's how that works in this game. Uh-oh. Ah! He's not dead? Oops. How early do you have to be on normal sword swings? Look at this wannabe Cloud. What? What do you... Very nice. Come on. Fuck. No, I was late on the second one. Uh-oh. I think I should help him first. Kind of like in FromSoft games. Yeah, giant boss, easiest boss in the game, unless your name is Gwyn. If your Gwyn is surprisingly like the easiest final boss, I think, in a FromSoft game. No, Nashandra's also easy, but that's because if you use Lightning Spear, she's fucking easy. If you use, there's like, I just stumbled on that build too. I was like, you know, I kind of want to use magic in Dark Souls 2, because in Dark Souls 1, I didn't use magic. And then I'm just like, you know, Lightning Spear sounds pretty cool. Literally the most broken build possible. Seriously. Yeah, but a human-sized boss, the fucking worst, bro. Like, what's the worst big boss in a Souls game? I haven't played Dark Souls 3. Maybe I'll play that next year. Because, I don't know, man. After Elden Ring, I'm burnt out. I had my fill after Elden Ring. I was at a point where I was like, yeah, I'm fucking done, dude. I played enough of this shit. there was a point in Elden Ring where I was, it was definitely the Millennia point really fucking broke me. I was like, yeah, I've had enough. I've had enough of this bullshit. Everything that goes wrong in the combat system goes wrong specifically at the Millennia fight. You can't transition her on a critical hit. She recovers from poise basically in like a second. She will, if she's dodging, you cannot break her, which means that she can regenerate her poise quickly. There's no way to even see her poise, which is like a Sekiro system, which is at that point like a 3-year-old game, allows you to see your enemies stagger. Now, when I play Sekiro, I'm going to tell you right now, the whole game is about parrying. I'm going to have such a fucking awful time playing Sekiro. It's going to be like legendarily terrible for me because like I can't parry in a lot of games. I just never could. I never really was a parry person. I'm a dodge person. Dodge, or my stats are so high and my defense is so good, you hitting me doesn't mean anything kind of person. Nameless King? What Dark Souls game is that from? I don't think I fought that. That must be 3. Worst is probably the weird giant dragon from Dark Souls 2. Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, that one's bullshit. Yeah, that one's bullshit. 100%. I remember seeing someone play that. The big dragon, just his fire isn't even on the ground, and it just hits you, and you die basically instantly. Yeah, I didn't play 3. I started a 3 playthrough, but then I don't know, man. Like, Souls games are just not my favorite type of games at all. Like, Elden Ring was kind of like a cool compromise, because if you remember, I debated Devin into thinking it was an Arceus stream, and he was like, yeah, I'm out of here. And I'm like, no, it's actually an Elden Ring stream. We were talking about it. Man, that was funny. That was a funny time, man. Sometimes the jokes are really funny, man. Sometimes the jokes are really funny. I have a good time, like, shooting the shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes it's just funny to be like, actually, it's not an Arceus stream. It's something else. I'm assuming this is what you have to grapple from. And I definitely do not have... I see what you're talking about. Can I do this now? What the fuck is that? Oh, I can. What? Oh, that's how you do it. All right, guys, I have a very important announcement to make. Literally channel altering right now. Feel Tenor on Twitch tells me that I could get cheap viewers. On streamboo.com, remove the space at some link. Feel Tenor? You didn't read, like, the first rule of my stream, and I know you're a bot, so it doesn't matter. Goodbye. Okay, anyway. I don't think I remember the last Rise of Rōnin stream. I was ranting about the katana. I need to clarify the katana is min-max to high hell. Katanas as a fantasy sword are fucking cool, man. Even if it's Western fantasy, I think katanas are fucking cool. I love it. And you know what? Just because it will make Narg and Devin happy, I will run a strength build in Dark Souls 3. Anyone who knows and watched the Elden Ring playthrough knows I fucking swore I would never do it. I'll do it again. You know why? Because fuck it. Why not? And then I'll get angry again. Because what if I run a Dex build? I'll run the worst and hardest build in the game. And then I'll beat everything. And then after I do it, I will literally be so fucking angry, I will say never again. You could get your rage, motherfucker. You'll get it. Narg, maybe, I don't care. Yeah, I know. I'm shooting the shit. Because I swore I was so angry doing Millennia. I was like, I will never, ever do a fucking strength build again. I was so fucking pissed. I was genuinely so pissed doing it. I was like, I will never, listen to my words, I will never fucking run a strength build again. I'll do it. I'm cool. I've calmed down enough. The most mad I was yesterday beating Metaphor. Metaphor's final boss is completely, like, unbalanced compared to the rest of the fucking game. I was angry at that, but even that I was like, listen, I could have just done grinding. Like, I guess I should just grind at the end of every RPG from now on. I got through the whole game without grinding. I got through it, and it's like an hour worth of commitment, because it's a point of no return. And I was like, listen, I could go back, I could grind for like an hour or 2 or 3 or 5, and then beat it another day, or I could just turn the difficulty down and beat it today. I just said I'm going to do it today. Like, whatever. It's not a huge deal. It has the most outrageous dex build in all 3 games. Well, then I guess I have to go strength. I will push myself to the absolute limit or die trying. And I very well may die trying. So, that'll be entertaining at least. Yeah, no upgrade. The hook is pretty OP, but it can only be used in certain things, so that's why. Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, what are you talking about? A balloon grapple upgrade? Yeah, okay, we're good. Meow? Hello.
Huh.
I don't even like cats. Alright, get out of here. I guess the only person we're going to be able to waifu and mack it to is going to be the crazy cat lady. Boy, it's just like real life. Wow. I'm thrilled. I'm charmed. This is amazing. Masaka. Strength wizard build. Yeah, barely any magic. We're just gonna run pure strength. I was so fucking angry, dude. I remember, like, Moog, I was a little annoyed at, right? But, like, I feel like Moog was, like, reasonable enough, and then I beat it. But Millennia, with, like, all the shit that they just hide from you, I remember being so fucking annoyed, man. I remember being so fucking pissed. Like, even in my head, I was like, yeah, I really, this is why I don't like this shit. I knew there was gonna be one boss like it. Good times. But you know what? For what it's worth, it basically was like doing a savage fight in Final Fantasy. Pretty much. You have to learn mechanics. You have to learn all the different attacks and how to dodge them. Now, I'll tell you right now, I've forgotten all of it. Because I just needed to beat it once. And then my channel gets deleted on the winning run. Think about that. Of all times to have this once-in-a-lifetime glitch on YouTube, right? My channel has been around for 15 years. Right? 15 years. 2009. Yeah, 15 and a half, almost 16 years. At the time it happened, 15 and a half years. The winning run of a random stream of Elden Ring, years late anyway, is when I get terminated. On the winning run. It's like, like, what are you talking about? I laugh because I'm still here. It's like, what the fuck? Who's writing the storyline for real life? That is fucked up. That is so fucked up. Let's go here, actually. Kobayashi. Or Kyobashi, sorry. Kobayashi is a type of beef. It would have been half as hard if I chose a Great Sword plus 25 with Lion's Claw instead of some fancy legendary. Maybe. I was convinced to take that axe at the end, and then turns out I beat the final boss. That's the crazy part. I beat the final boss, and Devin was here for that. Like, I was like, okay, well, time to relearn everything. I basically beat it like 2 or 3 attempts. I'm like, what are you talking about? The stream is over. I did it. I won. Like, how? This dude kicked my ass for a straight hour and a half. I'd come on randomly the next day and just completely kick his ass. It was like a week or 2 later. I was like, well, stream's over in 20 minutes. And then we just watched all the endings. And I'll be fair, the endings of Elden Ring are probably the worst part by far. Endings of Elden Ring, not bussin'. Yeah, no, it's fine. But then I was like surprised. I was like, dude, the fucking, the final boss, to keep it spoiler free, basically didn't do anything. It was like a completely free phase 2 almost. I just locked in a little bit and that was it. It was over. It was great. Sure, I'll take it. But you know what? Like, after all is said and done, I did think about, like, should I play the Elden Ring DLC? I did have a genuine heart-to-heart with myself. And I was like, should I play the Elden Ring DLC? Because, like, I don't know. Like, ultimately, like, I don't answer to anyone, obviously, but I was like, well, what if you were, let's say you're a random, you don't show up on the stream, but you like the Elden Ring playthrough, right? Like, wouldn't you want to see me play the DLC? And I was thinking to myself, like, yeah, but, like, I don't know. I think it would be better for me to play more new games than to redo all the other stuff. Yeah, there's really only 3 endings to that game. Rōnin, Frenzy, and then take your pick of the other 4, which I just like the normal one where you just do the thing. That's pretty much it. Again, trying to keep it spoiler-free. I'm on a completely different game. I don't want to accidentally, you know, spoil someone. Alright, seems like nothing happens in this area, so we'll just keep moving on. There you go. Kyobashi. Alright, we have a couple things. We have a public order, and then we have another public order. Your job was to shitpost me into a rage. Now, nothing pissed me off more than the fucking... You know, like, I try not to get tilted, right? I try not to get heated, right? Because, you know, I don't know. I feel like it's just... Oh, key damage? We might as well get this at this point. We have a lot of points. Actually, wait, what was the other thing I wanted to get before I buy that? Hold on, sorry. Additional item drops from money sacks. Here you go, attack up during Key Blaze. That's 5 points, very nice. And then 8 points, beautiful. Mid-air damage. Quiet. No, what's the other thing I want to get? Is it charm? Or is... No, it's intellect. I have 4 points. I need... 6. Okay, we're getting there. Don't I have some items I could use, or are those the items you have to give to people? Hold on, let me see. There you go. We just need one more intellect point. I'll take the dexterity point. Okay. Is there a magic busty fox girl? No, this game is actually pretty realistic. I know it's a Koei Tecmo game. This game is actually reasonably realistic. There's no, like, yokai or none of the Neo shit, etc., etc. I don't have an enemy, but I'm a jester, not a troll. Honestly, that's a crazy good quote. Please remember that forever. That is a great quote. I'm a jester, not a troll. I see you as more of a harlequin. Oh, 40k. I was about to say the harlequin. The Delphi Seer, Diogenes, and Oedipus. What? I've never seen someone want to be Oedipus. Hopefully he does something else besides lust after his mother. But anyway. Yeah, no, I don't want to start it and quit. You know me. I don't like to quit things, right? Like, that's why I felt bad, like, turning metaphor to storyteller. But I was genuinely like, listen, I've been here for 6 hours. I kind of just want to beat the game. Like, normally, like, I don't know. I don't mind going back and trying it again on normal, because I know I can if I just did some grinding. But, like, I don't know. You have to see how the final boss works. Like, I think it's kind of unfair. Like, actually. And, you know, for a game that basically you could play the entire game and not grind, the fact that at the very ass end, they're like, hey, actually, you probably should grind, is kind of ridiculous, in my opinion. I actually really hated that. I thought that was kind of fucked. Oh, shit. Wait, it's you? What? What? Ow, that kind of hurts. I didn't even realize it was you, brother. I love this style. That is a really good style. Uh-oh. We're both gassed. We are both gassed right now. Okay. Who? Oh, shit. God damn, he fucking Pratt falls down. They should have played the Wilhelm scream. Wow! Very nice. We get to get back to that. Very nice. Okay. Let's open this. Alright. I always go to the late 30s, inappropriate age gap love interest. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I don't know. See, I don't know. It varies based on game to game, I guess. Like, and honestly, like, I feel different about it than I did back then. You know? Like, if I were to play Catherine today would be very different than Catherine when I was 17, 18. Like, just the way I would approach things so differently is just probably, I guess we should be glad it won't happen, huh? Because Catherine was like the other Atlas game that I played a long time ago. For what it's worth. Catherine is, you know, it was fun. Back when I thought about things like marriage and all that other stuff, I was like, yeah, this is pretty dope. Even though she's objectively terrible for him, and I would never do that today. That's how you know you're growing up, when, like, things that you did back in the day are like, damn, bruh. But, like, see, with me, it's a little different because I know that it happened, and I know exactly what I said, or I could find out exactly what I said, because I have videos of it. Like, I could literally look it up. Like literally, you could do it right now. You could access old me. And like back then I was probably like, yeah, this is great. Romance is awesome. Oops. I forgot to crouch. Alright, can you come over here? Thank you. Okay. God damn it. He was a leader. Fuck. Oh my god, it's a leader and it's another guy. God. Oh, this is pretty bad, actually. What in the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, well, that didn't work. What? Wait, what's the parry time on that? What? There you go. Sometimes it feels like it's later than the red glint. Sometimes it feels like it's the same time as the red glint. I don't know. Keeper of the Peace. Defeat 50 fugitives. Advanced. Oh my god, he gets shot in the head again. God damn it. Yeah, I've been pretty disappointed. Oh my god. I've been pretty disappointed with dual wielding styles in games. I didn't like it in Jedi Survivor, and I didn't like it in this game. Good for decapitation by a Belmont. Jesus. Like, would you hate me if I said that, like... I don't know. I feel like it would be more funny than anything. It definitely was one of the most interesting and unique games of that year. I forget what year it came out. 2011, 2012. It was definitely one of the most unique games that came out that year, for sure. Can't even hate it. Because you know what? It was cool that you got random games like that. No, I think he's just busy, Viv. Don't worry. Just chill. Just chill. Alright. There's a shrine way out there. Okay. What time is it? It's only 9:40. Oh, we got plenty of time. You know what? Let's try to get all the open world stuff done today. So next week we just bulldoze the story. I don't know how much is left. It says we're at 53%. So let's just try to do as much as we can today. Why not? I was like, damn, is it already like 11? No, it's 9:40 because I started at 8. And this is why Sunday streams need to start at 8. Because if I only want to stream a little bit, I'll be done at like 9 or like 9:30, 10. And if I want to stream a lot, I'll be done when I want to be, you know? That's all that matters. I'm still thinking, like, should I stream Shadows? I don't know. I genuinely don't know if I should stream Assassin's Creed Shadows or not. I literally am tussling with this, like, every day. I'm like, damn, do I do a playthrough and try to enjoy it? Or do I just embrace the chaos and just fucking stream it? And just the whole time we're just gonna shit on it and or shit post. I don't know. I think we're all reasonable enough that if there's good things in it, we could be fair about it. I just think the odds are in our favor that there's nothing good in it. You know? Okay. We are going to have to fly into this. We were flying over there, so we got to go back. And we got to go back. I don't think I can reach it from here. I think I'm too low. Doctor, turn off my racism inhibitors. Have you seen the one where it's like they step into a Star Trek? You know, like the joke is, the green text is that they're stepping into like a Star Trek like simulation room. And it's like, computer, simulate Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 lobby on Xbox. Year 2009. Oh, and N-word inhibitors off. Oh man, dude, I laughed so hard at that. It really wasn't that crazy back in the day, dude. You know, you had people talking shit. You know, that's what all it is, man. It wasn't a, you know, back then we just did it. It was cool, right? I don't think it was a serious big deal. And now, honestly, fast forward several years, like, I don't know, man. Like, I just don't care to really shit talk people like that anymore. Honestly, is growing up literally just thinking that you'd rather say good game? Like, I'll tell someone if they're doing something wrong, and I'm not, but like, I don't know, man. Like, maybe I'm just older. Can we be open for the other side? I need to climb in here, yeah. I don't know. I'm not that kind of dude anymore. Yell at someone or something. Oh, you're using the FAMAS. You're using the FAL. I just think many of those shooters were just fuck around games back in the day, you know? Wow, really can't get up there, huh? Hello. Don't let me disturb you, gentlemen. There you go. Oh yeah, Jarvis posts his IP and sends slurs to his... I love those memes. Those memes are really funny. Racism inhibitors. Oh, I love that. I love that so much of Metal Gear Rising has just become a complete fucking meme. There was actually a green text a while ago where it was like, it's a picture of Armstrong, and it's literally like, dude shows up at the very end of the game, literal last 2 levels of the game, completely steals the show so much that no one else even remembers anything else about the game. What is this syndrome called? Or like, has there ever been another villain so based as Armstrong? And honestly, like, when you think about how much of a meme this guy, that Armstrong, has become, like, it's actually wild. Dude, Platinum Games was seriously cooking, right? Like, Platinum Games with Bayonetta, Bayo 2, Nier Automata, and Metal Gear Rising. That's like a trilogy of crazy good action games. Probably Vanquish as well. I've never played Vanquish, which that should be another game I need to put on the list for this year, is Vanquish. I think I own it, and if I don't, I need to. He literally shows up at the end of the game and is a complete show stealer. They're not wrong. Armstrong shows up at the last, like, 2 levels, and then he just has a crazy long cutscene where he just goes on and on and on about American values and everything, and it's cool. Like, it's actually very well done, obviously. But, like, the funny part is it's just become a fucking meme. Like, it has long since lived beyond the heat death of its own game, as I like to say. The heat death of Metal Gear Rising was probably when Phantom Pain came out. Like, people didn't have to pretend like, oh, well, this is the last Metal Gear we're getting. We're getting Phantom Pain. Like, there's moments in Phantom Pains, obviously, that is, you know, timeless or meme-worthy. But, like, this dude saying nanomachines, son, or we're making the mother of all omelets, Jack. Can't cry over a few broken eggs. Is crazy. What's your source? I made it the fuck up. That doesn't even happen in the game. That's just a true meme. Like, what the fuck? How did he do it? How did he do it? Seriously. I think about that so often. I'm like, brother, this is like, I remember playing it with my broken ass Xbox controller, and I was like, dude, this fight is hard as shit. But I thought the cutscene before it was funny. Oh, we live in such a great time, man. So I gotta play Death Stranding and Vanquish. That has to happen this year, for sure. I'm thinking that once the summer comes around, I really try to like play a lot of these other games I've been holding off on. Try to marathon Death Stranding so I could fucking figure out what everyone's talking about. Yeah, I broke a control. My controller was already broken. So Narg says he broke a controller on Armstrong. Yeah, my controller was already broken. It was pre-broke, and I was trying to do it. That's a very hard fight. Very hard. You have to really fucking fight to win there. Death Stranding, or I'm assuming he means Death Stranding. Yeah, I know there's a little bit of delay on the stream. Yeah, I'll play it. Metal Gear Solid Delta, smash or pass? It's a wait. I gotta wait and see what happens. Like, part of me wants to be like, yeah, fuck yeah, Konami's back. But it could just be that Konami is taking a book out of Capcom and just basically making remakes of their classics, you know? Because let's think about it. Most of what the big games Capcom has made are like remakes of Resident Evil. And honestly, every remake I have a different problem with. But you know, that doesn't mean they're bad. Some of it's just like storyline stuff. Some of it is literally like, what the fuck were they thinking with Resident Evil 3 remake? Like, why even release that? Seriously. Konami obviously, like, they cooked, or well, rather, Bloober Team cooked with Silent Hill remake. I'm gonna finish that this week. That's my next game after Metaphor. I just didn't get to it today. Ugh. But I don't know. I did see the change they made to camo. Camo is now a menu. Well, it was always a menu, but it's now like a menu you open in the overworld. That's a huge change. You don't have to constantly toggle it. What, you know, honestly, the best thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just pick it up used, right? I don't know. Like, again, I don't think anyone would blame me for not trusting Konami, of all companies. Especially after everything that they did to Kojima. And they're basically just still making money off of him. I mean, I guess we have to see what this new Silent Hill is going to be about, since it won't even be set in the actual town. But you know what? Maybe that's a good thing, right? I guess people could argue, like, hey, how many Silent Hills are you going to have in the same town? That's a fair point. But I think that's kind of the point, is that it just calls people to the town. And that's just how it works, you know? But I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. I'm not gonna, like, lose my shit, but I'm also gonna be very chill about it. Smash obscure MGS waifu from weird card game spinoff. What, Metal Gear Acid? I don't even think they like to talk about that. Even Portable Ops, I don't... Portable Ops is canon, allegedly. See, they should remake Portable Ops. Because who the fuck can even play Portable Ops at this point? Is Peace Walker even on Steam? I've never played it. It could be awful. But, like, Portable Ops... Basically, all those PSP games need to get remade. And I guess PS Vita games as well. They need ports or remakes, 100%. So, like, Peace Walker, when it got ported, actually became better. I actually really enjoyed playing Peace Walker more on a home console than I would have on the handheld. Same thing with Resident Evil Revelations, even though I wasn't, like, a huge fan of Revelations 1. I thought it was okay. Oh, shit. Hold on. Which way are you looking? What? You fucking pussy. Anyway. How do I know about that game? What? Portable Ops? Because I was a huge Metal Gear fan, and Surgster was a huge Metal Gear fan. So we would talk about it at... Bro, back in the day at high school, we would talk about all this stuff around the cafeteria. E3 would come on, and we would all huddle together outside of our classes to watch the conferences and shit like that. Man, those were the days. Oh, MGS Acid? I don't know. I've heard of it. I know that's not canon. Revelation sucked. I don't think it sucked. I just think it would have benefited. I think it would be really wowing if you played it on a 3DS. And if you don't play it on a 3DS, it's just kind of like an El Cheapo game that they sold for $60. Didn't even have co-op. It depends, right? Now, they do the whole thing where I feel like enemy health is too adaptive. I feel like boss fights in Resident Evil, like sometimes you just shoot enemies, and like because you have a lot of ammo, the game is trying to like intentionally drain your ammo. So like the game wants you to be in this nice niche of too little ammo and too much ammo, right? They want you to be closer to like lower, like too little ammo, which I get. But, like, I feel like sometimes they just make enemies take 100 bullets just because, you know? Worst implementation of the worst mechanics from 5. Maybe. I don't really remember much about Revelations, and honestly, I'm not playing it anytime, probably ever again. I didn't like it that much. Now, 5 I do need to replay, but, like, I haven't played 5. Like, again, 5 is another one of those games I played the shit out of when I was younger. And now that I'm older, it's not even that I don't have the time for it. It's just, I pretty much played everything I wanted to from it. The only thing I could get out of 5 is if I beat it on professional. But I never figured out how to beat it on professional because this fucking stupid AI will walk out and die. For nothing. For literally nothing. It will just walk out to pick up ammo and die. And I was like, dude, I get that I'm... Did you come back? Yeah, you did. Here we go. I hated that, man. That shit pissed me off. Stupid cat. Evil with it. We're inseparable. Holy shit. There you go. We are max ranked with the crazy cat lady. There you go. Okay. Let's go to Nihonbashi. We'll work our way north. There's quite a few left. Let's go north though. I don't know. I feel like Evil Within has a lot of instant kill things and a lot of really silly ways to die. Not like a huge fan of that, honestly. That's why I never played the sequel, because I was like, I just feel like they put in a lot of stupid ways to die just to like, you know, whatever. I don't know. I wasn't like a huge fan of that. I don't know. Evil Within seems like a cool game. I didn't really particularly, I wasn't like super crazy for it. I do like that they have that initial, like, head-turning scene at the beginning. Direct throwback to Resident Evil. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's got a lot of good things. I think it's also got a lot of bad. I think it's fair. I'm glad it happened. It's a shame that it's done. Like, it's a shame that all these studios have canned all these different games and all these unique things that they used to tout as, like, the craziest shit they were making. Right, remember when they got Mikami to work with these dudes? And now it's like an afterthought. Now, if you weren't there when it happened, it basically didn't happen. Where are we supposed to be looking exactly? What? Oh, this way. Whoops. Somewhere. Bro, what in the fuck? I think it really is up there, yeah, okay. That's Mount Fuji, but it's not lighting up red. What the fuck do they want me to take a picture of then? I am very confused for this. No, it's got to be over here. Like, am I missing something? Like, what exactly do they want me to take a picture of? I'm right here. I'm literally right on top of it. Like, where exactly do they want me to take a picture? On top of this? This actually doesn't even make sense. No, you have to be on the roof. It says 6 meters. I'm very confused. It says to be here and take a picture, but there's nothing to take a picture of. Alright, where's the red? Yeah, this one doesn't make any sense. Like, what? Oh, it has to be a sunny day. Oh, my. Okay, that makes sense. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's rainy right now. Okay. Alright, I kind of wish they would tell you that, but whatever, fine. Okay. I was like, what in the fuck do they want from me? It was a pleasantly trippy and really decent. Yeah, it was decent, but that's my thing. Is like, it was decent. It was okay. It wasn't bad. Like I said, I'm glad it happened. Was I like super... Oh my god, stop fucking raining. Jesus. Okay, stop. Perfect. Thank you. Wow, there it is. It really was that simple. I didn't know that they had weather requirements. Okay. Very nice. What do we discover? It wants to take a picture of the Kabuki Theater. Okay. Alrighty, let's go grab this. Yeah, like I said, I like psychological horror, like going back to the alien thing. I do like the psychological more, right? Like the deepest recesses of your mind. But also, like, I just didn't think the plot was that great. I didn't really, it was alright. It was a little bit kind of out there. I wasn't, like, super vibing it. That's why I didn't really play the sequel, because I was like, yeah, it was alright. Like, I didn't hate it. But I also didn't love it. And then, like, but I'm more sad that, like, people did like it, and they did enjoy it, and then they basically dumpstered it. I also didn't play any of the DLCs. I feel like that was the era where they were still, like, milking the shit out of DLCs a lot. But, back then, it's not like there was a shortage of things to play. I was playing a ton of Battlefield 4. No one could say I never gave EA a chance. I was playing Battlefield 4, like, every weekend. For multiple hours, every fucking weekend, because I thought it was that good. Like, I was literally on the cutting edge of Battlefield 4. And it sucks, because if it still existed today, I would still play it easily. I had so much fun with it, too.
You might drop by.
And everyone here probably remembers that. If you look through it, there was a time where, like, every day I would upload multiple... here we go. This is prototype.
Japan is
I would upload multiple hours of it.
Passing day. The name's Felice Beato. I came here from Britain to ply my trade as a photographer. I'd like to capture a portrait of this land before its native charms are lost forever. But there's a limit to what one man can do. I hope you don't mind me asking, but might you be able to assist me? I want to see how the Japanese...
Basically, this is how they explain the more of the stuff. Yeah, I'll do it. Because, it's not like we're in the same time period. The year has changed. We're in Edo now. We're not in the first area anymore.
At least. I sense we will be seeing more of each other. And I hope to be able
weather
to ask
wizard.
for your assistance every now and then. Taken any photographs lately?
Okay,
I'd love
scenes
to
of
see them.
interest. House fire? What? Canine catcher. Unknown. We have to invent new technology to learn underwater photography. A murder scene. Here we go. Intellect.
Is there anything
Oh
else
my
you
god,
can
so worth it. Beautiful. We don't need that. We don't need the cap. Place in the longhouse using remodel. Additional item drops from enemies. How much is this? 10? Yep.
Is there anything else I can get you?
Place in the longhouse. Additional item drop collecting.
Is there anything else I can get you?
Intellect. Warrior's charm pouch. 43 photographs. How many are there? 96.
Is there anything else I can get you?
Yeah, I feel like we've done most of the charm stuff. Okay, we'll stop there. We're not gonna go buck
Be
wild.
sure to drop.
Uh-oh. Dude. You are my friend forever. That's so funny. Oh, that's great. We did that like a stream ago. That shit had me dying. Oh man, I'm never gonna figure out where I put that one. Battlefield. Oh, what do you know about good Battlefield games? I liked Hardline because Hardline was a good game. The problem is that it wasn't a game people were looking for, which really sucks. Like, I know you're joking, but like genuinely, I do think it was a really good game. It just was not the game people were looking for, and it was made by Visceral. They basically kind of used it as a way to completely shit on Visceral one final time to kick them out the fucking door, which is really bullshit. Because they did a really good job for what they had. I mean, you're talking about the Dead Space dudes. Like, what, these are people that make horror games. Why are you making them make a game that people don't want? And the best part about it is that Hardline's campaign is actually really fucking good. They put a lot of effort into it. They put a lot of effort and time to make it replayable and fun. And then just, like, people don't play FPS campaigns. They just don't. Like, let's be fair here. Like, people might dabble in COD, and everyone knows about, like, Ramirez, Last Mag, Ramirez this, Ramirez that, Ramirez, I need you to scrub my back when I take a bath, right? But, like, most people don't really play COD campaigns after, what, like, Black Ops 2? Like, MW3 was a good wrap-up to the trilogy. Black Ops 3 was a good wrap-up to its trilogy at the time. Like, do most people even play COD campaigns? Like, COD campaigns just exist to give you, like, locations for multiplayer half the time. You know? And, like, look, I'm not going to sit here and tell you they're bad, but I'm also not going to sit here and tell you that people are, like, crazy for Call of Duty campaigns. Battlefield campaigns were honestly, like, kind of worse. I kind of enjoyed the Medal of Honor campaigns more than Battlefield, but that's another topic for another day with about whatever. But yeah, it just sucks. They genuinely, Hardline was one of the funniest and more interesting campaigns that I think they've made, and it will never get a sequel. Soap trusted you. I trusted you. That shit hurt, man. I was really hurt by that shit. But they just, I don't know. After, what was the last COD campaign I played? Advanced Warfare? After Advanced Warfare, I just didn't care. I was like, why do I, Black Ops, well, no, I played Black Ops 3. I did co-op, and remember, Black Ops 3 fucking glitched out. We played a whole level for like an hour, and then it glitched out at the end. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? We couldn't open the door to complete the mission. Even if we reloaded it, the game was glitched. You couldn't open the fucking door. Waste of time. Complete waste of time. Wait, what do I need these for? These 4 points? I don't even know. Maybe I'll hold on to them. 2 charisma points. Additional drops from enemies. Reward acquisition. Increases the rate of personal and area bonds you can acquire. Oh, we do kind of need charisma. I have to go talk to, what's her name? Increases the amount of karma you can acquire. Okay. Bumping into people by pressing R1, unfortunately. Have to get that to get this. Oops, how do you see the thing? 12%. Oh my god. Personal and area bonds isn't that great, but it's... Oh my god, I have to go talk to the cat lady. Where is she in this time? Where is the cat lady? Who knows? I don't. Probably haven't found her yet. She's probably in the city somewhere. You know what we could do? We could go back in time. Where's the Testament of the Soul? Where's my longhouse? Who even knows? Oh, cat collecting. Here she is. Yeah, let's do this real quick. Try the brothel. Yeah, funnily enough, it's not a shit post. That's actually probably where she is. I was supposed to go out today. I totally forgot about that, like, genuinely. God damn it.
I trust you are keeping well.
You're pretty much the only woman in this game I can mac it to. God damn it.
Are doing very well.
And something about you is deeply unsettling.
I noticed that one of them is scrawnier than before, which has me.
She got me looking for cats for like 6 years.
Perhaps they are starving, or someone is mistreating them.
Considering they're out in the wilderness, yeah.
They are safe.
That someone is you if they're your cats. I'll find them, milady.
Thank you for being so reassuring.
Anything for you,
My
queen.
cats were spoiled rotten. They might look tough, but I can assure you they are not. I simply do not think they will last long out there in the world on their own. I know how busy you are, and how selfish I am being, but I have no one else to turn to. So, I am afraid I must continue to call on your assistance. Please help me find my missing babies.
Okay. I want my reward. Fuck any of this shit. Give me my reward. I'd like to report my cat collecting.
Do you speak true? Please, I would be delighted with your aid. I am ever so happy to see you again.
I'm not. Wow, all these cats and I can only buy one charm book? Are you fucking kidding me? Look at where the other charm books are. Oh my god. Oh, that's because I've already bought a bunch. Okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. Take it back. Take it back. You can only buy one because I bought a whole bunch of charm books. Because I knew I was going to need charm and intellect. Those are like the number 2, or the 1 and 2 stats that you need in this game. You have to get charm and you have to get intelligence. You have to. I'm sure there's builds, but if you're just doing like a generic playthrough, I feel like you kind of have no choice. Increase the amount of money earned for completing a mission. Oh, Lord. The amount of karma earned from defeating a fugitive. I mean, like, unfortunately, like, is this even really worth investing in at this point? Increase the amount of karma you can acquire. Additional drops from enemies. Like, I have all these points. I'm never going to get what I want. Increase the number of coins acquired for defeat enemies. The odds will collect additional items from money sacks. Increase the effect of stat bonuses. Reward acquisition. Pickpocket. Might as well not even bother then. Fuck it. Whatever. Oh well. Honestly, at this point, we have most of the stuff we need. It's, like, everything else is window dressing. The upgrades are kind of whatever. Okay. Oh, man. I know I said I wanted to do a lot today, but I am kind of tired. Maybe we'll do a little more. I am tired, man. And I gotta do the verdicts after this? Oh, fuck. Maybe I'll do them tomorrow. You know what I should do? I should script them tonight and then record them tomorrow. Because I do actually script my verdicts. I don't script it word for word. But I do like to have like a general amount of things I'm gonna touch on and talk on. So I'll review some of the notes I have and like try to organize them a bit for the both of them. Especially since Metaphor is really fresh in my mind. I'll do that. We'll do that tonight. And then tomorrow, all I have to do is record it. Good times. Skip responsibility. Yeah, okay. Just have other people do it. No, if you want something done right, you already know. You gotta do it yourself. And for what it's worth, when it comes to my channel, I have almost always been Thank you. How many dudes are there? There's only one formidable. And it's not you. You're not him. Which, how the fuck did that not blow your head off? Ah, fuck. Okay, anyway. Yo, my katana is at level 15. Are you serious? Dude, I will be the ultimate weeaboo. Level 15. Bayonet is only high because I have it equipped, I think. Yeah, fuck it. I love the katana. It's a beautiful weapon. What? What? Who the fuck are you? I hate how they dodge like that. Bro, don't dodge. Just take this shit and die. Okay, whatever. Ow. It's a merchant. Oh. I was about to say. And he's literally throwing hands with me. Like, literally throwing hands with me. Well, that worked. Oh, no! I don't even know what he did to me. I could not capitalize at all. Alright, anyway, bye. I'm literally holding on one. Thank you. What even are my special moves? You never see me use them. Okay, triangle is not bad. Triangle is okay. What in the fuck? How did that miss? Good lord. Okay, well that's why I don't use special moves. There's no point. They're kind of bad in this game. Or at least the ones I have are not good, but I don't know if you could even change your special moves. I think we looked at this last stream. I think it's tied to the actual combat ability. How does this work? I don't know. Let me look actually before I swear that off. Falling Leaves. Gloom Raven. Use Veiled Arts you have previously learned for weapons of the same type. I don't even understand how this works. We do have Gloom Raven for Mumyo Ryu, but that's because I think I've done stuff for it. I don't use this one. No. Oh my god. Oh, it's the sword waves. You are free to move while holding down the button. Yeah, probably not using that. Train with Yukichi Fukuzawa. You have to train with Fukuzawa. Okay. Master grade required. Neo Ryu. Aisukage Ryu. Parched River. Hayabusa. Yeah, you can't change your moves. That's unfortunate. Basically, it's either Mumyo Ryu. How do you get this? It's someone we haven't even met. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stick with this for the whole game. I think most of these moves are just not good. Just because enemies go right through it. So what's the point? Like, I don't know. I think that the moves are very whatever. You got this far, basic attacking and dodging. Well, in fairness, that's because the game is not exactly, like, super difficult anyway. So it's not like I did anything crazy. It's just, I don't know. I must be misinterpreting or misunderstanding, like, a core aspect of this game. But I genuinely just think that the moves are not that good. Like, the minute enemies can just attack through it, forget it. Then what's the point? There's no reason to use it, in my opinion. Obviously, I'd like to use, like, powerful moves and stuff. But if enemies are just gonna plow right through it, then what's the point? Oh my god, another intellect book. Are you serious? Wow. Allows you to see special items at shops. Reduce the amount of money required to upgrade equipment. And the number of materials. We need 11 points. Might as well fucking do something like that. Handgun critical. Refill. Increase the speed of rifle bullets. Medicine efficacy could be good. Yeah, 6%. What else would I get, though? Not discernment. Increase the effects of items that bolster your stats. Increases the duration of items by 24%. That's huge. What am I at now? 12? Honestly, let's get this. So when I use a buff item, it lasts way longer. And then we could save up for this as well. Yeah, there's not a ton of stuff left for intellect. Refill. Refill isn't terrible. Yeah, there's really not a lot left. I think we get medicine. Which means we have to get increased aid recovery. But yeah, I think we get medicine. There you go. And then we can get refill. Oh, we have to get the previous skill. Oh my god. Oh no! Oh my god! He executes him! He executes him, dude. Oh. The game is brutal. I thought this would be a fun, cute game about samurai. I have never been so baited in my life. There you go. I think we could do it now. Sure. They force you to waste the point. Okay. Treatise on Enlightenment? What does this do? Oh! There you go. 3 skill points. Which means I probably shouldn't have bought this, actually. I shouldn't have bought that then. I didn't realize the Treatise on Enlightenment gives you that. It's not the same color. Oh, god damn it. Can you load a game? I have no idea if you could actually load the game either. Quick game. Let's see. Can I load the game? That's okay. I'm kind of just building it as like, this is what I would do on a normal playthrough of a game. Oh wait. Is this gonna undo it, or am I gonna have to hit load game? I really should be saving before I use items and before I level up, just in case. I might have fucked myself a little bit. No, perfect. It undid it. Beautiful. Oh, this is for handguns. Oh, fuck that then. No, I'm not doing that. Here you go. Yeah, bolster that. Perfect. Yeah, there's not really anything else left to get with intellect. I don't care about that. Barter increase equipment up, or barter for equipment upgrades, and then in general, right? For everything to upgrade. And then we go for more increased medicine. We can get plus 16%, which is huge. It's going to require a lot. It's going to basically require us to... We're going to work on it for the rest of the game. But we could do it. It makes the most sense to do it. So I think we will. Alright. Ash was eating by New York. I don't know. She did come to New York a while ago, but she went back. She even talked about it on stream. Oh yeah, I'm feeling tired now. I'm feeling it. Like just the end of the day. Ugh. Yeah, I gotta script these verdicts. I gotta do that shit. No, I hate pay to win, by the way. I hate pay to win games. That's why you never really see... I have almost never done any amount of pay to win ever. Because to me, it just defeats the whole purpose. Like, what's the point of a game if you're just gonna buy your way to completion? Very nice. Like, what's the point of it? It defeats the whole fun and purpose of it. Cat connoisseur. We have 50 cats. Out of a grand total of I don't know how many. Probably 100. Oh. Is that them? He comes right from behind, man. That's really funny. What the fuck? Alright, anyway. Yeah, the head popping is insane in this game. I guess there's other stuff to collect. I don't know where specifically. Let's swing on up here. We'll keep moving. Are any of the metaphor waifus good? I don't know. It's not a game that really has anything. One of the characters flirts with you a little bit, but not intentionally. She's just really shy. I release you from your oath to finish this tonight? No, not yet. Not yet. A little more.
I've procured some fine wares.
Medicine case. Additional item drops from money sacks.
Please, have a look around.
Superpower remedy. Super key remedy. In vendetta and claim. Oh, you could just use this if you lose stuff. You only,
Is
okay,
there anything else?
Treasured sake. Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Return to the previous banner or checkpoint does not consume karma.
What will it
It's a
be?
homeward bone, basically, for lack of a better way of saying it. Craft.
What will it be?
Oh my god.
Is there
There you
anything
go.
else?
Arrows.
Is there anything else?
Perfect. Alright. Cool. Fire pipe. Endurance. Which one am I using? I think I'm using power. I'm not using key recovery speed. I feel like I should.
What will it be?
Yeah, forget it. I'm not upgrading items yet. There's no reason to. Some games it's worth it, not this one. Yeah, it's a Chinese tale. Yeah, very famous. It's actually a very yeah, it's funny. I enjoy it. I enjoy seeing it pop up in places. Is what I mean. Oh man, god damn it. Let's get this cat. I'm not doing random side missions. What? Who the fuck is this? Ow. Bro, okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, the redhead, she's alright. I think Metaphor's strength is that it has really well-written characters. To say the least, I really enjoyed Metaphor's story, its characters. The only thing that killed it was the final boss's bullshit. I enjoyed it. I think all the characters are good. I guess they're all equally waifuable if that's what you care for. But it's a game that doesn't really have it. It's also a game that doesn't need it. I guess because it wasn't a focus. They didn't put it in. The game functions fine without it, you know? So I don't really hate it that they don't have it. But yeah, like I like Hulkenberg. I like all the characters. I think Metaphor is a really, really solid, good game. They just fucked the ending up a little bit. Not even all of it, but they fucked up the worst part of it. Like having a 40-minute fight to get to the final part of the final phase of the final boss after like an hour and a half, and then finding out you need to go grind is not the way to go. That's not the way. That's not the play. Either have a game that's old school and requires a lot of grinding, or don't. Don't do both. Pick one. Pick a struggle. Either have a game that is very grindy and you need to constantly go out and do grinding on, or have a game that's not very grindy. Pick one. You can't do both. You gotta pick which one you're gonna do. And that's the number one thing I did not like about the end of Metaphor, is that you could get through every boss in the game without grinding. Oops. Hilarious. Okay, well I'm gonna have to fight a multi-fucking fight. And he even have fucking Ninja Gaiden enemies. I can't see. Oh, great. Hilarious. Dude, what is the tracking on that? Are you fucking kidding me? What in the fuck? You have to dodge so much, you don't have any stamina. I'm gonna get that steal from enemies when they're using an item thing. That could be really good. Oh my god. The pain. Oh, okay, I got it. So he's at the apex of his jump. No, not before it. Okay. Who's even left?
Help me.
Okay. Oh, he's a gusher. Wow. Alright, where's the formidable enemy? You getting up top? I want to see if I can backstab him from behind. Not that you need to, I just think it would be cool. Yeah, I mean, look, it's just that the whole game did not require it. So, like, I don't know. Like, that's the one thing I kind of think is, like, well, either have a game that requires grinding or don't have a game that requires it. Don't, like, if you want to have a final boss fight that you want the player to grind for, don't let them play 3 bosses in the fucking gauntlet, get to the final part of the final boss, and then at the very end be like, oh, but you actually need to grind, so now you have to go back and replay an hour's worth of gameplay. Like, that to me is just annoying for the sake of annoyance. Don't do that. I don't care if that's, like, something they did in older games. It's annoying. I didn't like it in Final Fantasy III. I don't like it here. Because I've grinded in Persona. I've grinded in all these other games. What the fuck? He literally walked into me and didn't... Spooky. I feel like I struggled less on every Persona game I played, which is actually the really funny part. Very nice. Oh boy. Still enjoyed the game, but like you get to the end and it's like, okay, well now you actually have to grind. Everything else was an appropriate challenge. Now this is the one thing you do have to grind for. Asakusa. Just could have been handled better, that's all. But it annoys me just because it was recent. Because I literally did it yesterday and I spent 7 hours. I'm over here spending like an hour in every single attempt to try to beat the final boss. Ridiculous. And the thing is because it's a scheduled game, right? Like, there's a definitive end to the game. Like, you can't go out and do anything else. Like, you're just locked into the final dungeon for the rest of your playthrough, which is not the worst thing, because you have all your facilities and everything. You could buy useful items, you could go grind, you could go do whatever, you could infinitely heal, right? So in that way, it is better than Final Fantasy III. I just don't like that, like in Final Fantasy III, you do all the other bosses, you sit through all the cutscenes at the end of the game, the point of no return, and then you get to the final boss, and the final boss isn't even on the same remote challenge level as everything else. It's like, well, what the fuck? I'll never forget that for Final Fantasy III. I was like, damn, I'm ready to beat the final boss. Actually, no. I needed another 10 hours of grinding, and then I was able to beat it. I was like, what are you talking about? What? And then I had to also change someone off of Sage. I had a Sage. I changed Rydia from... Or not Rydia. I changed... what's her name? The redhead. The redhead orphan, I forget her name. Refia. I changed Refia off of a Sage and made her into a Devout. And that was also huge. Yeah, Sage just wasn't cutting it. I had a really cool party in Final Fantasy III. I think I might have talked about it when I did the playthrough for Pixel Remaster. But I had such a cool final party. I had a Dragoon. I had Lunith be a Dragoon. I had Ark be a ninja. Refia was a Sage and then a Devout, and then I had Ingus be a monk, a black belt. I had a lot of fun with that, man. That was fun. I really did enjoy that. I like those job-based games. I do. Especially where you have to dress up as the job. I always thought that was cool. Unfortunately, you don't really get that anymore. It's lame, man. I want to dress up as someone else. I want to be something else. Very unfortunate. Oh, man. Ugh. Alright. Like, I'm even cool with them having a final area save. What I think that they should have done is they should have made it so that way you could go back and go save and go heal or whatever and then challenge the last 2 bosses. However that works out. Like, would it be kind of cheesy? Maybe. But it would make sense, and then that way all I have to do, I don't have to sit through like half an hour's worth of cutscenes. I'm sure they're skippable, you get the point. It's just annoying. You gotta sit through a bunch of loading screens, and then like 30-minute fights just to see if you can win. Yeah, I'm good. I firmly admit I just was not doing that again that day. And then honestly, I get so sick of missing attacks. Like, eventually you get to a point, you just get so sick of missing easy attacks. I'm just like, dude, what are you fucking missing for? Like, holy shit. I think that pisses me off more than anything else. No, the RNG is bad. The Metaphor has the potential to really snowball in its combat. Like, one missed attack is now going to let the boss completely run all over your fucking team. And then you're going to lose. I've literally had turns where I missed one attack that normally would hit, had a reasonably good chance to hit. All of a sudden, the boss is completely raw dogging me. I'm like, dude, what the fuck happened? Everything was going great. I was having fun. And then all of a sudden, oh, by the way, lose. And then I just lose. And it's like, what? What happened? You're watching the game literally run away from you in like one turn. One turn. Bro, not even Final Fantasy bosses can run away in one turn unless everyone's like super hurt. I'm like, what in the fuck am I playing? I was getting annoyed. I was genuinely pissed off.
You look like you've got deep pockets.
Unbelievable. Okay, let's see. Public order. So that's what I said. I said from now on, whenever I play an RPG, when I get to the end of the game, I'm going to grind. I don't care. I've learned my lesson, trusting. You know, first it was Tales of Arise, and I trusted Tales of Arise, even though I kind of fucking hated Tales of Arise by the halfway point. I got fucking sick of every enemy having super armor. Every enemy interrupts you and can combo the fuck out of you. Every enemy does stupid amounts of damage, so you don't even feel like gaining health is really meaningful. Enemies don't drop money, right? So every time that you get anything in the game, like you're like, I just hated Tales of Arise. That game fucking sucked. Hilarious. That was like the worst Tales game I played in a long time. I hate games that are so uptight in the end game. I just hate when the final boss is not even on the remotely same difficulty level. Like, here's the thing. The final boss is like level 85, but the whole game, you could be under-leveled and beat bosses. And it's not even like super hard or super lucky. I did it the whole game. I did it for 70 hours. I did it. 70 hours. I did that. I beat bosses that were way fucking higher level than me. I just assumed that's part of how the game works. You get to the final boss, it's like 4 bosses back to back, right? Phase 1, a little story boss, phase 2, and then phase 3. And then phase 3 has a final phase that's complete bullshit and completely stupid. Phase 1 is super fucking easy. It's like every other boss you fought in the game. Phase 2, or I'm sorry, the story boss you can't really even lose. Phase 2 is also manageable. So I think what the problem with Metaphor is they give you those synthesis attacks, and if you use those synthesis attacks really well, it kind of artificially boosts your killing potential. But I still think that that's stupid because that's the whole point of it. So like, it's just dumb. It's really fucking stupid. I'm really annoyed by it. Obviously, I'm trying to be spoiler free because the game's new. I don't want to spoil anyone on it. But man, that was fucking stupid. That was a really fucking, it was just really stupid. To have a whole game, you do not need to grind at all. I got through the whole game with almost no grinding, right? I did not go out for a day and do whatever. I did everything in the game. I got all the links maxed out. I know I'm kind of indirectly like half telling you what I did in a video I haven't uploaded yet, but I did everything in the fucking game. Everything was maxed out. Everything was whatever. I basically did a damn near 100% playthrough of the game. You get to the final fucking first boss phase, totally easy. Cakewalked him on my first attempt. Second boss phase, okay, took me like an attempt or two, but whatever, that's fine. Final phase, okay, really difficult, really annoying, but I got it. I got it done. His last 25% of HP, oh, I'm just going to move 8 times in a turn. What do you want me to do then? I can't keep up with that. He randomly just can move 8 times in a turn. unless you just dodge everything and you take away his turn. You have to dodge right before the end of his turn, so that way, or repel, which is also fucking stupid. And then you win, and then that's it. You could win the fight that way. Stupid. I don't know whoever did the final boss fight of Metaphor. I'm assuming you did every other boss fight. You did great on everything else. That final boss fight's fucking stupid. Then block me at the first phase and tell me, no fucker, go grind. He's too hard for you. Then do that, right? Do that. And then that way I don't waste an hour thinking that I'm going to push myself and beat the game. Just do that. Just block me on phase 1. Say, no, you're too low level. You're too whatever, right? Maybe there's a certain amount of turns or you're, you don't kill him in time or whatever. It's an enrage. Fine. Do one of those things. Don't let me get to the fucking end and then cock block me. It's stupid. It's ridiculous. Nah, I guess it was a rant. I think JRPGs need to learn to let go a little more when you reach the level and resources become irrelevant. No, you need resources, but you also have to do all these weird strategies to try to win. You have to basically make the boss waste turns. So, like, really, realistically, I could have killed him if I did one more attempt. Maybe, if RNG doesn't fuck you. I needed to do one more attempt, but every time that you fail the last phase, phase 3, you have to replay phase 2, and I was tired. I was done with it. And even when I pushed it to Storyteller, he got good RNG and was fucking me over. Yeah, I know that's how SMT games are, but, you know, like, block me on fucking Chapter 1. Don't block me at the end of the fucking game, dude. That's all I'm saying. Because now you're just testing if I have a fucking lot of time to do stuff. Oh, shit. Who the fuck is this? Oh, shit. It was a red attack? I couldn't even see. Too much foliage. Last 25% is turn-based millennia? Yeah. Basically. Can just move 8 times a turn, spreading tons of damage on your party. Like, what the fuck are you supposed to do? I get 4 turns, he gets 8? Like, holy shit, dude. Like, at what point do I get to move and do something? He's debuffing you multiple times a turn. He's buffing himself. Yeah, that felt like straight out of fucking SMT. Like I was playing a game made in the 80s. Which could be cool. Like, I'm not gonna... Thank you. I'm not gonna sit here and deny it, but like a game made in the 80s wouldn't have let me get that far in the first place. I would have had to do grinding. I have the wrong style. Thank you. Alright, it's a one-on-one. Ow. Ah, god damn it. That is some crazy shit, dude. What? Oh, he missed? Oh, that could have been bad. Holy fuck, this guy is ridiculous. Oh, good lord. Come on. This dude is insane. Can you shoot him at that point? A little bit, yeah, actually. It's funny, he doesn't have any red attacks, it doesn't seem like. That's really weird. Debuff-based bosses in turn-based games are nonsense, just cripples you if you don't have a way to prevent it. Well, no, that's fine, but like then you only have 4 people. So you have one person heal every turn. You have to have Hulkenberg fucking soak it up, and then you have to have one person play utility. You never get to really attack. Have that one mobile game called Grim Quest. You have a health meter and a sanity meter. If the boss has a sanity reducing attack, you're in for a wild ride. That's like fucking Eternal Sonata. Sorry, Eternal Darkness. The other one. The other Eternal game. I heard from other people the end game is a joke because the game gives you so many options to over level, like enemy spawners and experience shards. Yeah, but like, that's the thing. I didn't grind. Like, yeah, I could have grinded. I could have done tons of grinding at any point. But I didn't want to do it. Literally, at the end of the game, they give you a way to infinitely grind. It's fine. But, like, everything else to that point felt like a strategy that was reasonably leveled. And then the final boss is just completely out of nowhere. Like, the last phase of the final boss... Now, I'm not even talking about, like, the third phase. I mean, like, literally the last 25%, he does something and he completely changes it, and every turn he moves 8 times. So you're supposed to know that not only... You would do 75% of that final boss, have a 40-minute fight, get to the end of it, oh, by the way, I move 8 times now, you lose. Huh? That one thing completely changes the entire dynamic of this hour-and-a-half long endgame. Because now I got to go back, like, 2 saves, because luckily, fortunately, I'm smart. I save before the point of no return, because once you go in and start the final boss gauntlet, you can't go out. I save before the point of no return, so now I have to go back a full hour. Everything I've done is forfeit, which is whatever, it's not a huge deal, and go run around and kill enemies. And the enemies are harder than the fucking boss. Than the first phase of the final boss. The enemies are literally harder. These random-ass enemies are just harder enemies. And that's what I'm supposed to do for the next, like, 5 hours? No. I said no. That day I said no. So yeah, next time I'm just gonna play a game, I'm gonna grind, and if someone says that I didn't play the game legit, they could suck my dick and they could gargle my nuts. Fuck you. I'm never doing that again. Wasting my goddamn life. I don't care if it's a Souls game, I don't care if it's a Final Fantasy game, I don't care if it's a Tales game, I don't care if it's a Fire Emblem game, right? I don't care what game it is. I'm gonna grind if I want to, and anyone who wants to give me a fucking after match play-by-play can literally just suck my dick. I don't care. I don't give a shit. Yeah, Zodiark is another boss that does that. He just ignores all the mechanics you've studied, you've learned, you played under. He just does what he wants. That a lot of final bosses are like that to a degree, which can be understandable, but sometimes it can also be fucking stupid. Like, Millennia just ignoring shit is stupid. Because if you're banking on it, she could just ignore it. What other boss in fucking Elden Ring has a dodge, and you can't break them during the dodge? You know, I never have this problem with RPGs. My rules, I don't run from battles. Yeah, I didn't run from battles either. I figured I was at a good level because I was killing every boss in the boss gauntlet, no problem. So I'm like, okay, I'm assuming the final boss is on the same level. It was not. It actually was until the last 25%. Then it was not. And you're supposed to know that. Now you got to go back a whole hour. Yeah, and that's exactly why I didn't play Shadow of the Erdtree. Because I feel like they're gonna go nuts. Because it's FromSoft. They're gonna fucking do some really stupid shit. I'm gonna actually be salty. Like, really. Like, not even just 5 hours of Millennia salty. Like, actually pissed off. So, no, I didn't do it. I had my fill of Elden Ring. I think everyone did. I'm good. And every 5 minutes, I'm getting told I didn't play the game right. So, no, I will not be playing it. Over here. Like, even in Pokemon, you could fight bosses, like, and you know Pokemon, sometimes you just get smoked in Pokemon. Like, you're just not prepped. Even in Pokemon, you can fight dudes that are, like, higher level than you and shit. So, I don't know. There's just a lot of little things that kind of add up to making that situation really dumb. You know, having a boss gauntlet that's like an hour and a half long, 3 bosses where every attempt on each phase is like a 30 to 40 minute attempt. It's more like 20 to 30 on the first phase, and then like 20 on the second, and then like 40 minutes on the final phase. It's like, well, I'm already committed. I already sat here for like an hour and a half. Obviously, I'm going to try to fucking beat it. It's not like the least serviceable thing that I could do, because I know I could go back and beat it, but like, who the fuck wants to run around and grind because the game now wants to be an old school game and make you grind at the very fucking end? Like, who the fuck wants to do that? Like, the whole game was like, yeah, you don't have to grind. Yeah, you don't have to grind. Yeah, we're pretty reasonably balanced. And then right at the last 25% of the third phase of the final fight, they're like, actually, we're not. What the fuck, dude? Insane-o shit. Good lord. Final Fantasy 13 has rules for your boss that your party needs to have. Yeah, and you can't change your party comp or your 6 paradigms on the fly. Worst part of the game. You cannot make your own paradigms whenever you want. Yes. It kind of was like that. It's like the boss just has random rules that he could just decide to fucking not do. Or to do, depending when he wants to. Yeah, I even said that. It's kind of like Final Fantasy 13 all over again, where the boss just has things that he could do, and you just have to live by his fucking rules. What are we looking for again? It's his world, you only live in it. There you go. Zodiac job system. Yeah, I haven't done the super bosses in it. And honestly, I probably won't because I know 12 is loaded to the gills with super bosses. It's just one of those things, man. You get a little tired of it after a point, I think. Not even to say like it's bad or anything, like, but you get a little tired of it. I don't know. You get a little tired of the fucking bullshit. Alright, this is like the last area over here. Let's swing around. Right? Yeah. Like, and that's the thing though, like, Final Fantasy 13 lets you quickly retry bosses. So the funny part is that, like, you know in Final Fantasy 13 that you have to grind. Why? Because you spend the first 10 chapters getting your ass kicked. So, like, when the minute you get to the chapter 11, you have to grind because every monster is like a boss fight. So in that game, your natural experience with it is telling you you're too weak. We unlocked everything. We're not capping you anymore artificially, which they do, which is bullshit, but whatever. Now you need to grind. You have to figure it out, right? Old school game style, open world, only segment of the game that is open world. You have to start doing all these side quests and missions and stuff. Obviously, it wasn't very well done. Could have been done better. Probably, you know, talking these weird tablet things to get stupid missions that you don't really care about is not a great way to advance the plot. But whatever, fine. But, like, that's why I beat 13. After all the shit people throw at 13, the one thing I will say is that the ending of 13 and, like, the final segments of it are mostly story to me. Because why? Because in my one playthrough of it, and I haven't played a bunch, but let's be fair, I don't think most people even beat it, right? In my one playthrough of it, I leveled. I did everything I needed to do. I beat it easily. I had Saz, Fang, and Lightning. And all I did was buff them and just have them go nuts. And just have them beat the shit out of every enemy. Done. Easiest Final Fantasy ending I think I've ever had in my life. Now, obviously, I'd have to relearn the few things I did do, but I basically just had them do everything. We had convalescence. Basically, you just buff the shit out of them. And you just let Lightning and Fang beat the shit out of every enemy. Big Pimpin' Saz and his 2 hoes are just beating the shit out of everyone. Easiest Final Fantasy. Honestly, Lightning Returns was harder. Lightning Returns, you actually have to do shit like Perfect Guard. The minute you put in Perfect Guard, we have completely changed the dynamic of the game. Because now it's a timing-based thing. So some days I might be tired and I might really suck at Perfect Guarding. I might just suck at Perfect Guarding in general, depending how the mechanics are and how tight it is. It literally just completely varies. It completely varies. In those games I talk about, the Grim series, they make disgustingly difficult unless you streamline your build. You absolutely cannot enter an area that's built around your level because you will die every other encounter. Yeah, and I mean, that's how older games were. Which is fine, but don't make a game that plays 99.999% like a modern game where you don't have to grind. And then after you've already locked into the fucking and committed to the final part of the game, well, now you actually need to go back out and grind. Fuck that. No. That's stupid. Like, I really am basically saying I am committing to go back and beat it normally. But like, damn, dude, like it's ridiculous. So yeah, I will grind if I feel like I need to grind in every future playthrough. And, you know, if anyone doesn't like that, tough titties. Sucks to suck, dude. Otherwise, like, but like I said, like, I still think the game is good. I still think it's like an 8.5. It's a great game. It just has one... What the fuck was that? What even was that noise? I thought it was a stream alert. God, it scared the shit out of me. I don't know. Maybe it was that mission over there. I had a stream alert actually go off today. Someone subscribed. I probably should give them their shout out. Again, I will do this while the channel is small enough. I was literally just chilling, having a fun time, relaxing a little bit today. And out of nowhere, it's the fucking brute bomber yelling from the top rope. And I was genuinely scared. I'm like, am I talking? And my brain doesn't even recognize I'm talking. And then half a second later, I was like, oh no, that's because OBS is open and someone probably subscribed. Like, I'm genuinely over here, like, thinking, like, damn, am I talking and, like, I can't even hear myself think and talk? Like, am I actually fucked up? There you go. Now get out of here. Away. Away with you. Oh, there's a guy there. I didn't even see him. Oops. Bye. Sochiguro Numata? Well, he killed the dog. He fucked him up. Look at that. He had no problems murdering the dog. How is this not a guaranteed guard break? Basically, you get infinite stamina during it. Holy shit, this is awesome. Done. What the fuck? Where you come from? What? I think he respawned. I think he couldn't get back to where he needed to be, so the game respawned him. That's kind of terrifying. Oh shit, ow. Not the gamer girl bathwater. Anything but that. Ugh. Eee. Ah. Bro really threw the Belle Delphine spit jar on me. I will never be clean again. Alright, very nice. Oh, I was supposed to record with Gundam Otaku. Shit. Okay, well, he's playing Monster Hunter. Good thing he didn't wait up for me. I totally forgot. That's why I started to stream early, because I was supposed to stop at 10 to go record with him. Oh, well, we'll do it tomorrow. Not a big deal. Damn, I totally forgot about that. I totally got so into this. But you know what? I guess it was kind of worth it, because at the end of the day, we needed the levels, and we got good progress, so it's not a huge deal. This is the thought I had on the nature of consciousness the other day. Am I a brain controlling a me puppet, or is my subconscious autonomous self also a me I have no control over? I think you are controlling a me puppet. I would agree with that. I mean, I don't know. It depends how you look at it. Do you see the brain as just being an entity that's merely in control of something, or do you see it as one and the same? I feel like most people would say it's all one and the same, right? It doesn't matter. Big shrine up there. Very nice. Are you really you when you're blackout drunk? As we said at the start of the stream, the only me is me. Are you sure the only you is you? Man, PT is so fucking good. They definitely have it on PC, right? Like, I'm pretty sure they have some version of it on PC. I don't know. If I was Konami, I would have just salvaged it, man. Yeah, yeah, Devin puts it very bluntly and very, very nicely. Like, you could lose an arm, you might, you'll have the phantom pain and stuff. And obviously, it would be a horrible thing to have happen to you. But, like, if you take a blow to the head, you might genuinely be a different person. Right? Like, you could just not be all there anymore. You could actually, like, forget, you could have amnesia. Which is such a good plot device to begin with. I'm never going to get sick of amnesia plot lines, but yeah. Good times. Alright. 60%. There's a cat. There's a cat and another thing, and then 2 dudes. That'll probably be the last thing I do today, honestly. We'll do these couple of things, and then that's it. We'll hit the 3-hour mark on the stream, and then we'll peace out. Hopefully this isn't a cat that you have to, do stuff for. I don't know, I think of lowering your inhibitions also is like, I don't think it's something you definitely want to do if you had whatever. I just think you don't run the check like, maybe this is a bad idea as often. If that makes sense. I don't think that it's like, yes, you totally want to do it. I just think that you kind of are just like, yeah, whatever, don't care. Yeah, whatever, don't care. I don't think it's something like, yeah, I want to do it. It's more like, yeah, I don't care. Alright, let's see. Is this cat one of those alerted cats, or is it a normal cat? Hilarious. I can't glide. Thank you. How much does your individual personality affect your judgment when your brain is running on auto? Yeah, if the reptile brain has full control, how much are you really handling, you know? Because the reptile brain doesn't give a fuck. Remember, you have that id that's constantly screaming in somewhere in the back of your head. Do it! Do it! And then you have the super ego being like, no, you shouldn't. You should never do anything. It might offend someone. It might hurt them. And you have to sit in the middle between the devil on your left shoulder and the fucking angel, in quotations, on your right shoulder. And somehow find a way to make both of those voices shut the fuck up. Oh, man. No, I do think your inner self has some kind of influence on it. That's not to absolve them of that. But I do think that a large chunk of it is you just don't run the mental check of, yeah, this is probably a bad idea. I don't think that makes... What the fuck is that shadow doing? It's crazy. It's glitching the fuck out. Nice. Alright, let's kill these 2 dudes. Lightning fast Jingo. That's the main story. Yeah, I don't disagree totally. I just think that you just kind of don't care as much, which is, I think, totally fair. Are they mounted? Oh, get off your fucking horse, dude. He blocked the bullet. I forgot they could do that. Oh my god, I dodged it. Wow. First thing that he does is a fucking red attack, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Okay. Red attack. Lightning fast red attack. I mean, I guess he lives up to his name. He's dead. Too slow. Wind quick and lightning fast. The Element Brothers. Dude, this guy is in like 50 cutscenes. This is like the generic dude model in this game. Holy fuck. Ow. Okay. Well, that didn't go very well. Ah, you piece of shit. I'm hitting you first. Again, you play... I might actually die. No, I didn't. You play the wimpiest protagonist in this game, man. You cannot stun lock anyone out of anything. Not gonna lie, this right here looks like Ghost of Tsushima footage. This actually looks really good. It's a guard break, okay. That's not a big deal. Like, look at how much I fucking dominated him there for like 5 seconds straight. Yeah, it didn't affect me. I'm not gonna die, I'm gonna eat. I can't believe it, I interrupted him. And he's dead. Very nice. Oh, wait, they were over here? Oh. So what the hell I missed something over? I don't even know. Do we need the cats, man? Oh. We need pictures. That's what we really need. But I guess I could get the cats. It ain't a huge deal. Is it a mental block or a moral one? Do you stop yourself normally because you think it's stupid? I think both. I think it's potentially both. So I really think it depends. I think it's both. I think that, like, you just don't even engage the part of yourself that's like, hey, check if what you're doing is good. Some people are sober and don't even do that. Think about that one. Men won't be free from the lack of purpose unless they can find their own morality. Yeah, you have to have some sort of rules and boundaries that you abide in. That kind of sets a framework for all your actions. Now, I'm not a super genius about this. I only had one psychology course. It was good. It wasn't really about this, though. I had 2 psychology courses. Sorry, I take that back. I remember, but the first one was kind of just like read a book and answer a test. So, like, it wasn't really like a course in the sense like there was homework. It was literally just like, hey, here is a test. You're going to have 3 tests. Each one of them is a 50-question test. You can get 10 questions wrong on the fucking test and still get 100. So really, every test is out of 120. Something like that. I forget how many questions were on the test. Yeah, there's 25% extra questions, right? So every test was out of 125, and he dropped the lowest test. I got 100 on the first test. And even then, that was my lowest grade. So I got, whoa. Oh, hang on. Very nice. Can we get photo mode? Did I disable photo mode? There you go. Damn, you can't get it. Shit. Is there? Yeah, well, here you go. Take a good look at this. Can't remember the exact word, but he pretty much said that you aren't moral for not having a moral thoughts. You're moral for having the thoughts and not acting on them. That's fair. You understand that they're wrong, so you know that they're there. You just don't do it. Let's do this on the next AC stream since it vaguely ties into psychology. Yeah, that's fair. It's late anyway. I'm not gonna have the clearest train of thoughts. We're gonna grab this cat and we're done. Because, like, if we look over all the stuff we've done, there's only, like, 2 areas we haven't been in. So next week we could do that. I didn't find anything in this area. I don't know. There might be stuff there. Maybe we need, like, one more stream to empty out, like, whatever's left. The spare pickings, right? Because we kind of went everywhere and did everything. So maybe we do that next time. If you're a rabbit, you can't choose to not be violent. You're not virtuous. You have no choice. If you're a monster and don't act monstrously, then you're virtuous. Yeah, it's potential. Look at this. I know. I'm not saying the game's bad, but I'm laughing at it. That's all. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, it's just one of those weird quirks. It doesn't ruin the game. I'm not that much of a dick. It's fine. I think it's funny more than anything. You know, stuff like that. If it doesn't, you know, it doesn't affect the gameplay, I don't hate it. It's fine. Yeah, no worries, Devin. You have a good one. Always good to chat and chill with everyone. How do I get up here? Can we just do this real quick? I'm tired myself. Yeah, look at that. That ends there too. It was a very weird place to have that end. You can't climb this. Aha! I'm totally not meant to do this. There you go. Hello. Yep, a nice rest of stream. Yeah, we're going to be done in like 2 minutes anyway, but I appreciate it. Alright, I'm going to save here. I haven't saved the whole stream anyway, so let's save. Very nice. Alright, what am I doing tomorrow? I guess I'll take out Rise of Rōnin when I'm ready to. I shouldn't take it out now because I have no idea what I'm going to do tomorrow. What is tomorrow's stream? It's Donkey Kong. Alright, that's going to be enough. I'm tired. I went from having a lot of energy to tired, just like I knew I was. Let's see if I freeze the stream if I do this. No, I did not. Very nice. Alright, I want to thank everyone for showing up. I think we had like most people show up. They usually show up to the streams. We had all the regulars. Thanks Narg, thanks Devin, thanks Viff, thanks Ash, thanks Rōnin, thanks who else showed up? I said Devin, right? Thanks Devin. Nuclear Cookie showed up as well. Very nice. Let me really briefly before I forget, let me log in to Streamlabs, which I kind of hate. I wish they would just let me stay logged in. Recent events. Who subscribed to the channel? Who gets the shout out? It's gone. It literally happened earlier today. Damn, maybe they unsubscribed. Okay, never mind. Alright. Shout out to this dude, I guess. Musa20. There you go, you get another one.
Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh my god, look at this fucking thing!
Very nice. Alright. Thanks everyone for showing up. Y'all have a good one. I'm out. Peace.